We're just gonna sit here and play D&D without anybody else.
Right? Man. But at least we get to play tonight. I'm so excited. It's been a while since we played.
Seriously, I've had 9 sessions of a different game since the last time we played.
Yeah. That's almost equal to the total amount we've had in a year.
Yeah.
But the
I mean,
quality of this stream is so much better, right? Oh my goodness.
well, yeah. I mean, I'm not streaming the other one, so right away.
Hello, Natalia. Hello, Harley.
Jesus, 40,000 bits.
That's lifetime. I haven't fixed it yet. Honestly, I haven't decided if I'm gonna fix it.
Oh, jeez.
Twitch was resetting a bunch of stuff on me, and they switched this over to lifetime instead of the weekly like I had it, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't gotten around to fixing it. So I adjusted my camera settings from this morning's stream. Victoria, what do you think camera-wise, since I don't think Harley was here this morning long enough to see anything? Logitech updated their software and let me have a little more control over the webcam, so I gave it a whirl today.
Bam.
So we are just chilling. Me and Kildith while we wait on the rest of the people. We wanted to get live, get you guys time, do a little chit chat, remind you all that we're still doing KeagleCon. We were trying to get Kegel to convention. Remember, KeagleCon in chat will give you details and a little bit of the story as to why we are trying to help him out. Poor guy. We're doing what we can. I was going somewhere else with that. Oh, Kildith, I had a couple questions with you about gaming, since we have time to kill and might as well fill it with info.
Okay.
Have you played? Let's look at the top 5 wishlist games on my wishlist, and I'd like your opinion on them.
Okay.
Alright, number 1 on my wishlist, Hand of Fate 2.
I never played either that or the original, so I have no idea.
Okay. For the King.
That's on my wish list, I think. It looks interesting.
Alright, Subnautica.
I've seen a couple streams of that. It looks really cool and a little intimidating. Like, I don't know. I've gotten out of a lot of these games because of my whole hand issue. Can't use things that don't use controllers.
Fair. Alright, Wreckfest.
No idea what that is.
Fair enough. This one I know you'll have an opinion on, so that's why I kind of saved it for last, but it is also number 5 on my wish list. Divinity Original Sin 2.
Ooh, okay. I love that game. Scarp basically sold me on it pretty hard the last time we played, and that was like almost 6 months ago now. So I played the crap out of it in the meantime. It's great. It's like playing an updated, better version of like Baldur's Gate.
All right,
and it's such a big jump from the original. It's like the difference between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It's that good. It's like.
All right, now let me put you on the spot real quick.
Okay.
Would you be interested in playing Divinity Original Sin 2 as a 4-man D&D crew that plays it like it's D&D on a scheduled night where we all get together and we play that game as if it was I'm not saying stream, I'm just saying we play it as a 4-man D&D party.
I absolutely would love that, because I've always wanted to play that game multiplayer and I can never get a crew together for it.
Alright, so I can count you in then, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 3 guys. We're missing one person that I'm willing to spend that much time with, because I know how much time you have to put into Divinity, and since I likely won't be streaming it, guys, I'm being relatively picky, but we might make it a YouTube series. Because I can't run. Yeah, because I need off-stream games, guys. You guys can't take up my whole world. But there's no reason I can't make that a YouTube series. So, we're missing one person that I'm willing to spend that much time with on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So, I do have some ideas. I just gotta put out some feelers. Alright, well, since we have a little more time, the rest of my wish list includes Cuphead.
That looks frustrating as hell, but also fun.
Battle
Like, I hear
Brothers.
it's hard as all hell. Battle what?
Battle Brothers.
Never heard of it.
Ghost of a Tale.
Same, never heard of it.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
That one I own, but I haven't played.
Well, apparently my wish list is a little obscure even for the great
Yeah,
poet.
esoteric. I've fallen out of a lot of multiplayer, or a lot of PC games because they require mouse and keyboard, and I just can't do it.
Right? That makes sense. How is your hand these days?
Basically the same as last time.
Unfortunate.
If I do anything with it for more than a couple minutes, it's just agony.
Have you gone to the doctors and stuff yet? Done your thing?
That would be responsible, and nobody here is responsible. Have you seen Ni no Kuni 2 on PC?
I've never even heard of that or the first one for that matter.
Okay, Studio Ghibli, the animation guys. They basically made video games, Ni no Kuni and Ni no Kuni 2, and I love their animation style. I think only Ni no Kuni 2 is on PC, but it has nothing to do with the first one.
Revenant Kingdom, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one. I haven't played it yet, but I absolutely love their animation style. And apparently it has nothing to do with Ni no Kuni 1.
Oh. My connection's not... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's Kingdom Hearts-esque. Why you like it, got it. That's funny. Okay, that's cool. So tomorrow is Notoria's birthday stream, people.
Oh shoot.
She's requested that we play XCOM 2, but we played XCOM 2 both Wednesday and Thursday, so she is open for a change. If I would
You have a Switch, right?
I do have a Switch, yes.
Have you ever played Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle?
No, but I've watched Trozajet play it.
It's ridiculously fun. I love it.
Gotcha.
It's like the best XCOM game I've ever played.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello. Welcome to our live stream. You have lots
You're
of
a little
static.
staticky, but I can hear you.
Staticky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like lots of background
But you can
air.
hear yourself on.
Do you have a fan on you,
Zepstream.
maybe? Yeah.
No. Let me.
Like a loose connection or something. Yeah, you can go to the stream
Nope.
and hear yourself. Like, hear what we're hearing.
You just have to talk long enough to hear
it.
Live diagnosis, guys. That's how we do it.
Alright, how about now? Is that any better?
Way
better,
quieter.
But quiet, but there's no static.
Okay. Stand by.
And
I can't tell if there's no static or if it's just too quiet.
Go ahead and say something again.
Hello.
Yeah, I turned you all the way up in Discord, and you're quieter, but there's still, I guess, because you're quiet, there's not as much static.
I miss the days when microphones just worked.
Wait, those days existed?
They did one day.
Yeah.
Eagle Khan. You sound weird. How are you, my good man? Why do I sound weird?
Because I made you play with all your sound settings, and now you sound weird, I bet.
But people told me I sounded fine.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
Define weird, honey. Give me more of a. Being a DJ, I would hope you can give me more of a word than weird.
Is this any better?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're louder.
yes.
You still have static, but it's
But
not.
it's not
bad.
so bad.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I have any options. My microphone's to full. I think the only way you guys can hear me well is if I turn mic boost on, which is probably what's causing the static.
I think the static is just your generic surrounding noise. Like it's what you get if like anything's out in the room type thing. Like maybe.
I don't have anything on in the room, so I think it's just the boost.
Hold on a
Using the
second.
boost to
I
get
think I need to
through.
relog. Discord's being weird.
Bye, Pep.
How else does it sound echoey, like on a speakerphone across the room?
Hello?
Hello.
There it goes.
Okay, but try one more time. Can you guys still hear me decent enough, or am I too soft?
You're way quiet.
You are very soft.
Huh. Interesting. It's so strange because I use Discord with other people, but like in one-on-one calls, it's fine. But for some reason, always weird in this room.
You could always call.
Always what?
You could do a 5-man call if you think that would be better.
I don't see why it would be. I'm kind of more just surprised that it's so inconsistent. If you guys can deal with the static and can hear me okay, I think I might leave
Yeah,
it here.
it's not that bad.
I don't
it's-
care about the static.
It's just white noise that I think once, give us 20 minutes, half hour of game, and we'll totally forget that's there.
We've done this with far worse. So I'm not even kind of worried. Hi, everybody.
Let me know. I'm not gonna adjust my microphone. I'm sorry I sound echoey all of a sudden. And whatnot. We will keep it for that for tomorrow morning's stream. But I believe I sound well enough to get through the game. If you guys can handle Rap's mic, you can handle mine.
Yep.
Is this any
Yeah.
better?
Perfect.
Wait, do
Really?
that again?
Yeah,
Is this better?
That's
Perfect.
way better.
there's no
Oh.
static.
What
Like
the
normal.
heck? You know what happened? You know what fixed that?
What?
I was shitting on Discord. I take it back. I re-enabled noise suppression on Discord, and it's like, hey, dog, we're gonna do the thing you want. So
Nice.
Noise suppression.
Oh.
Yeah,
If
like
I'm
as I
still-
said, it was basically the background noise of just a standard room, whether there's anything going.
if I'm still a little soft,
Holy crap,
I
that
have
was
more.
loud.
I have more room on the lever to boost the mic, if that's helpful.
You
No,
sound
you're
fine
good.
to me. I don't
Perfect.
know.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Then I
You're-
will not
you're
touch
good now.
anything.
Did I basically get the
Thanks for the
recall of
resub,
what we did?
Savage Oxygen.
Yep. I meant to do it like last week. I just blew my mind. Not the right words for it. I said it'd be good. Yes, the synopsis is pretty close.
I know that
Um,
Squirrel, or not Squirrel, whatever my character's name is nowadays, I forget. It's still Loki.
Floki.
is still making death saves, and he's on death's door.
You mean failing death saves?
Failing death
Mhm.
saves, yes, that's true. I have one more than I have permadeath, and as our good friend Kilda pointed out, guys, a wise person who's had 2.5 months since the last game would have made another character for if I failed the next one. I did not.
I think it's been way more than 2.5 months.
No,
a
it's
wise
not.
person.
It was March, April,
Oh,
May, June,
no.
July, 4 months.
No, we played in April.
Hold on, let me scroll back through Discord.
Check the tapes.
It was
Gonna need
April
a
19th, 2018.
ruling on the field here.
Oh, it was April 19th. Was our last game. So May, June.
Oh,
July,
okay,
3
okay.
months. Look in your look in the dice rollers.
Zeb has
No,
relocated.
April 19th
and-
was the day that we canceled.
No, April 19th, you rolled to an attack with a hand crossbow, doing
That was just me messing around, I'm pretty sure.
rolling up to the next one. March
I
9th.
just scrolled through Discord on April
Oh, yeah,
18th.
March
Rhapsody
9th
was
is our
not
last
feeling
game.
right.
Yep, March 9th. Yep, March 9th, guys. Holy cow.
That's a bajillion years
It
in
is a bajillion
tabletop
years.
time.
Yeah. I was telling him I've had 9 sessions of a different game since the last time we played.
So, Pep, how's it looking at making us a primary game that plays every weekday? Every week instead
Every
of
weekday?
Sunday?
Oh, God.
I don't know yet. That's a question for the future yet. Still,
Okay.
Minimum 20 games a month. Thank you.
man, I haven't played like all of my tabletop stuff has been like absent lately. Like Starfinder hasn't been in 3 weeks. My other 5e game, probably a month, maybe a month and a week, something like that. This is obviously since March, so be good, be real good.
Yeah. I miss D&D. I played 2 weeks ago and I missed D&D. So,
How long has it been?
where is Skirp?
Where is the mighty Skirp? Let me see who texted. It might have been him. It was not him. It was my brother-in-law. I will text him though.
Tell him we're all very disappointed in him.
My brother-in-law or Skirp?
Both.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. The big part of the synopsis that is currently missing is the fact that you guys have gotten your butts kicked.
Butts kicked indeed.
Ah, there he is. Literally just texted
I
you.
mean, I said me and Rhapsody managed to kill it while Zeb and Skirp failed 2 death saves each. Actually,
Yeah.
maybe Skirp only failed 1.
I think Skirp only filled 1.
My specialty.
I only have him down for failing 1. Yes.
I'm not sure how many I have down for failing.
Can you fail 9 times?
Ooh,
Over the
so
course
we
of a
get arts and
adventure?
craft times today.
Pop it out.
All right. Our party has gathered, so we may venture forth. So, yes, Kildith was nice and put into stream chat basically everything that's happened up to this point, which was you guys were in Kresk and met with the abbot who was creepy and had effectively, a meat puppet. But he wanted to pass off as kind of a proxy for Arena to temper Strahd's temper. And it seemed really, really creepy. You guys have also done to get into Kresk, a trip to get some wine and discovered that the winery was sacked. And you decided you were going to follow these odd footprints. I'll put those in air quotes that you can't see. And you followed it to a location known as Yester Hill. Should probably be called Lightning Rod Hill because, let me tell you what, I'm sure I can scroll up and see the D10s that I was rolling against you guys. But there was lots of, it was the lightning round for the party.
Boo.
There was no ice cream round, just lightning. Upon coming up this massive kind of hill, you found this effigy near the top, and along the way in these there's basically rock cairns. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce that. Anyway, one of them was calling to Tally.
No, it was
No,
Gideon.
it was Gideon. And Gideon followed, and he found a spear. A very awesome spear that whispered to him when he picked it up. And it identified itself as the blood sphere of Kavan to him.
Hell yeah, Dan.
Specifically, he
Hell
said,
yeah.
"Long have I waited for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall." So there's that.
If
Uh,
kill people with that spear, I gain temporary hit points or something, right?
You do. It is really, really cool. It's basically a +2 weapon, and also has the, if you drop something, it needs 0 hit points. It effectively acts as, I believe, a blood spear.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you guys continue down the hill after dodging more lightning. Well, some of you dodging more lightning, and found this massive tree-like creature. And betwixt fighting it and a bajillion tree blights, the party has taken it down, but just barely. But it's also left, half the party in dire straits at this point. And that was exactly where we left it. It was kind of like this hanging point, like what's going on. Specifically, it was left hanging because more enemies started appearing after you finished off the tree. Which is why we still have 2 party members in death saving throws instead of just being stabilized. So,
Looks like it's Gideon's
any
initiative.
questions? I am, for the sake of my sanity, going to just start us at the top of the order again. Because I have no idea
Oh God. Okay.
where things were.
So Skirp,
That's me.
death saving
Oh.
throw, right? He's first.
Yes.
It begins.
It does, or maybe
It's a
ends.
good way to start it on. That was not the
So-
right to bring back.
A quick note. My
Yes.
mouse has been double clicking of late, so if I roll twice on anything, it'll always be the first.
Okay. Killed it.
Or didn't. Success. Got it. Move along, move along.
Nothing to
Okay.
see here. So yes, from kind of around the backside of the rock cairns, these barbarian kind of in fur and leather and carrying kind of wicked-looking spears and throwing axes and such, barbarian types appear, as do a couple of females in the back. They're dressed in like mossy colored and like torn wool cloaks and stuff. Looks like it would help them like blend in to their surroundings.
Ghillie suits.
Yes, the
All
D&D
really
version of a ghillie suit, effectively. Gideon.
All right, and these things look hostile. They're
They
advancing
are-
towards us.
They are advancing. They have come around the sides of the areas where they were hiding.
I am
Winter Splinter, you can get off the initiative order.
over 200 feet away from Floki, so even if I wanted to try to stabilize him, I couldn't
Yes,
reach him.
this map is utterly immense.
Is there any way I can get within bow range of any of these?
We have a
I
longbow, right?
was kiting the tree. Let's see, what was I using? I'm sorry, it's been so long. I think it's a hand crossbow.
I think hand crossbows are like 60.
Let's see. Because I have sharpshooter, I can shoot up to 120.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're at 200 feet, I think you could probably move.
Oh wow, 275.
Yeah.
I will take a full move towards the closest one and then prepare to shoot it if it gets within 120 feet.
Okay.
Assuming
Ready
it's
to
like
action.
one full square. Each square is what? Yeah. Okay, that's about my full.
Yep. Floki, good luck, man.
Can I? Can we? Since we're the same initiative, can I go first?
Can you
to
go
try
first?
To like try to get to him and make him not have to try to roll the last saving throw?
I will say yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's so nice.
What's my? Okay, I can do this. Actually, that's fine. Let's
Well,
do...
it's a lot of feet to move.
I don't need to move all the feet though. 75.
Yeah, he's
looks
got a
like?
ranged thing.
Depending on which part of the squares we draw from. I will move over to. I guess I'm trying to remember what our movement speeds are. Is it? Sorry, it's been so long since I played. Is it like 25 feet, 30 feet?
You should be 30 unless your armor modifies it down.
I don't think it does. No. Okay. So I can move 30. If I double action move, I can move 60. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to double action move the closest I can to him. I guess I really don't need to, but I don't know. Like, I guess that's roughly 60. I don't know how math works.
That's fine. This map skill is so immense that it's not
Yeah.
going to be.
This is 2/3 theater of the mind at this point. It's just to
Yeah,
remind us
right.
where we are.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word on this guy. So, 6 HP.
All right. Floki becomes unconscious. Unconscious. What's the opposite of unconscious? Conscious. There we go.
He has
Reconscious.
Reconscious.
unconscious.
I'd like to point out that I also think that the opposite of not necessarily is necessarily. So I'm not necessarily the best person to ask about these things. All right. All right. Let me do that. Do that. All right, Floki, you come back to life just barely. You are prone beneath a giant tree-esque thing.
Okay.
There are enemies at the gates who will be added to the initiative order now.
Okay. I'm going to just stand up and heal myself. Is that cool?
Yes, I believe that is cool.
Could I heal the road or the? Can I change the target and decide to get skirt instead? Or is it too late?
Sorry, what was that? It's very echoey.
Can I opt to heal Skirp instead of myself?
If you want
Don't
to.
worry about that.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's that you have, Skirt?
It is Revenant property.
Oh, spoilers.
He's just
He's just a really good goblin.
yeah.
Out of character, I honestly don't remember if Revenant is the right thing. Seems like it is, so
Gotcha. Cool.
Out of character, you are correct.
nailed it.
And grossly overpowered.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, I'm not
So-
taking advantage of it, so
It's okay, I'll deal with that in a
Except the
minute.
whole dying and coming back over and over thing.
yeah, okay, that part I would say I'm taking advantage of.
Okay, now we are back in proper order. Skirp.
I am alive.
You are alive.
Okay. 1 hit point.
With a hit point.
I gotta zoom in now and assess the battlefield. Now that I
Enhance.
have consciousness. Okay. So I suppose I'll stand for half movement, right?
Yes.
And then this is a 5-foot grid, right?
No.
No.
These are
No.
bajillion foot grids.
Okay, cool.
I think each square.
Don't
Uh,
sweat the placement too much.
Got it. I'm going to sort of retreat a little bit, a little bit, however much that is, and I'm going to blow the rest of my lay on hands.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right, Druid. Oh, geez, I need Manuel. I didn't even think about that. I have to know what you do.
Druid stuff.
You do Druid stuff.
Just do-
I'm going to say they're going to cast that one cantrip that is throwing flames.
Oh no.
Hey, I think I know that one.
I just have to find the things for it. Yep. Druid. Here we go.
Trying to get a closer look at these guys.
There we go. Produce flame. That's what I was looking for.
I thought they were druids. They wouldn't burn stuff, right? Right.
It is odd that that's on the Druid list, I'll be honest. All right. I believe the target has a... No, it's a ranged spell attack. I lied right to your face. All right, let's do this. Ranged spell attack. Your attack is actually 3. Roll! This is going at Floki.
What's the range on that attack?
Oh, crap.
Because they're like
No.
they're like 200 feet away.
Do not have the range on that. Okay, I lied. She's going to take a double move and ignore the roll against Loki. We'll say that she's about there-ish now. Yeah, it's about half the distance, so that works. Berserker is going to double move. And he is going to roll a perception check because reasons. I'll say that's enough. You're within, what was the feet?
120.
120. It's close enough. You can take a shot.
Okay.
Like I said, placement on this one's going to be a little janky.
19.
All right.
Don't think I can do sharpshooter on. I don't even know, but that's fine. I just wanted to make sure to bloody him a little.
Oh yeah, you got him.
Okay.
You got him.
Is it my turn now?
It is actually your turn. It's a good thing you got
Okay.
that off.
So my turn comes up, and I am going to. Let's see. I am level 5 now, so I get 2 attacks, right?
Yes.
Plus hand crossbow gives me a bonus action attack. So 3. That's not what I want. Sharpshooter attacks. Not precision attack. So.
Well then.
19 for the first. I don't think a 10 will hit.
Not quite. No.
Okay.
That will hit.
So 19 plus 14.
Okay. You have whittled him down mightily already.
And I think I will actually take a move back. Like
Okay.
however many feet, 30 feet.
Other druid double moves, tried to get into range. Tally.
All right. Ready actions are a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to ready an action to cast Sacred Flame if anybody hostile, any of the druids or shamans come within, or barbarians come within 60 feet of me.
Got it. Floki.
I'm going to use my... Oh, wait. Who's within 30 feet of me? Just Tally?
I think just me.
Yeah, just Tally right now.
Alright, I'm going to give Tally Master Tactician, so if she attacks anybody, it's the first attack, she gets the thing.
You should. Can you cast that on yourself?
No.
PT dubs?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
can't help himself.
Ah,
But
I don't use
yeah.
attacks.
because he doesn't use attacks, that's not going to help him at all.
I have to be within
that's
30
fine.
feet, so I mean, just in case.
Yeah.
But that's your
Okay,
bonus
okay.
action, right? As a rogue,
Yeah.
can't you
Yeah, yeah, that's
move
just
as a bonus
bonus.
action and shit?
I could stealth instead. Yeah, I
Oh.
could stealth.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
As a bonus action, yeah, I guess I can hide. Hopefully get a sneak attack on one of these guys, but then I might
Do
not
you have
be
the
able to-
giant corpse of a tree to hide behind, maybe?
That is totally accurate.
Yeah, alright, so yeah, I'm gonna hide then. Then you get a good point. We're gonna do that. Use my bonus action to go pew.
You are the knight.
I'm going to shoot people's in the face. Make sure I have the range of shooting.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, range right now is still your biggest problem. So in 100 feet. So if you have a longbow,
I have a short bow. With my movement, what's short bow range? I didn't write it down sometime. There's no book in the paid version. Alright, well, I'm gonna move a little closer. My movement rate, that's not good. Yeah, I'm just gonna say stealth, and if they get within short bow range, I will shoot them, and I'm gonna look up short bow range right now, so that should be my turn.
I think
No,
it's 60-90, but it's 80-320. So you could take a, if you wanted to shoot, you could take a range penalty hit off of it. Otherwise, it's 8 feet.
I will take the little hold and hope they come within, because since I'm hurt, I'm just gonna hold, and if they come within 60, I will shoot it, or 80, I'll shoot them.
Okay. These guys have the ability to move because they're outside of their weapons range, and that's about it. Skirt.
All right. How far off of my nearest foe am I? Did you?
You have a longbow or a short bow?
Oh, so very far away. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Very far away. If you're short bowing it, you're probably taking a range penalty.
You said it was 80-120 for short bow?
80-320.
Quick check. All right. Well, without either type of bow readily available in my inventory,
Don't you have a crossbow?
wait, I do have a light crossbow.
That's right.
There we go. All right, what's that? What's that
Oh,
range?
God.
I'm sure it's not great.
No.
I'll
You're
find
not
out.
great.
Hand crossbow.
Light
Light is the same as other light. It's 80-320.
8320, yeah.
Okay, so I'm in that disadvantage range.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
It's get dangerous.
Okay.
320 is a huge range.
Longbows are 600.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, that's super disadvantagey. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Oh, I'm also gonna move my full move in the general direction of things that I'd like to kill.
Of the badmen. Got it.
Yeah. The badman indeed.
All right. Let me see. From this druid, 30 feet will put you at 70.
Give me, like, as of right now, give me a number of feet away that I am.
100 from the nearest target, I believe.
Got it.
No, 175.
175.
That's very difficult to cross.
Zeb.
And I'm now at 23 hit points.
Yes, sir.
The druid has entered within 70 feet of you.
Shoots him
Within 80 feet.
in the bloody face.
All right, pew pew. She double moved. And you punched her in the face. And by punch, I mean shot. Wait, did I go one too far? I did. Berserker will double move up on Gideon, which puts him there. Yep, he's noticed now. Okay. We'll deal with that in a minute.
Oh,
Gideon,
God,
it's your
what
turn.
did he notice? All right.
You.
Gideon is
Fine.
going to full round sharpshooter again at that dude. See if he can. Does 14 hit?
It does.
Nice. Is he wearing like hide armor or something like?
He's dressed like Conan the Barbarian, effectively.
Okay. So 13 or
He
14.
has a loincloth and maybe a helmet on.
Okay. Second shot. Doesn't hit.
No dice. Well, lots of dice, but missed.
Okay. So this round, 18 plus 17 damage.
So as he goes down, like you see his eyes kind of like he looks confused, and like he actually reaches out a hand toward you and he tries to say something and then collapses.
Oh, but it has something to do with that blood spear. Okay.
The other druid will.
Sorry, before my turn ends, I can't move my mouse right now, but I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the rest of the group.
All right. I
I
will say that you move.
just can't
Yeah.
drag
Fair
myself. I can't move. There you go. My cat's unplugged my mouse, so I'm using a touchpad.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead.
The other druid's turn was effectively to double move. So she has done that. Tally, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move with it a little bit closer, like to within whatever 60 feet might be. Like
I can't wait to
there.
get off this map.
Yeah,
Agreed.
somewhere like here, wherever that is, and Sacred Flame on the nearest druid.
All right.
So that's a saving throw for something. Dexterity, please.
Dexterity saving throw. It's against the druid, yes?
That's right.
All right. What's your dex? Your dex is +1. Okay, I can do that.
Damn. Okay.
Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Thanks, guys. Floki.
I gotta get dinner out of the oven.
Okay, run.
I delay if it comes to me.
So, one movement I can run, correct? Or is that considered a full action?
As a rogue, you can
Running
move 30 feet, but you can also use a bonus action to move another
to
30
dash.
feet.
Yeah.
Or whatever your movement speed is. You can double your movement speed by using your bonus action. That's just a rogue thing.
He is correct.
Just rogue things.
Which means you can triple move, which
Mhm.
is totally ridiculous.
Now you do the like a withdraw and then also move and just be gone without taking any attacks of opportunity.
In one of my games, we have like a half health with a fleet of foot or whatever feet to give them more movement speed. Rogue, and they just, it's like, well, I'm just going to run 90 feet in any direction I want, or something like 120, I don't know.
Yeah, the other game he does like the same thing. He just darts in and out of combat constantly.
Okay, so 60 feet right here-ish, as you see.
Yeah. Ish.
Haha.
Like I said, don't sweat it too much.
Okay, I'm going to use my feline burst for my standard movement to get there.
Feline burst.
He made that up. It's fine.
I did not make it up. It's called feline agility. I can double my movement. Go ahead and look it up. Feline agility.
See, he did make it up.
You can double your speed until the end of the turn.
Yes. That puts me within 30 feet of Mr. Gideon here, which I'll give him my bonus action to give him advantage since he's having a hard time hitting things.
Thank you.
Okay.
And can I use my standard action to hide now, so I don't have to be a target anymore?
You can try. You don't have as many things to hide behind where you are now.
Right. I'll roll it and then do apply a penalty, and I hope I don't get hit.
Okay.
I just don't want to be a target.
You're holding a branch up in front of your face, going, "You can't see me."
I mean,
So I'm doing the John Cena thing. You can't see me, just with the stick.
Effectively.
you're basically outside
Except
of
you-
attack range anyway.
Except you literally
Right.
can't see John Cena is the only thing.
Do, do, do,
Yeah.
do.
The sound of trumpets appear in the distance.
Like, what's happening?
By God, it's John Cena.
All right, you're actually 75 feet away. So next turn, Tally, it's gonna get real.
Yes.
Skirp, are you back? No, his headphones are still sitting down there, so he says he delays. So he will delay until next person gets back. Druid is, I think, within shooshing range.
Shoot.
Nope, she has to move first, and then she'll be in shooshing range. So she moves and throws Sacred Flamme, or Produce Flame at you. Sorry.
Sacred Flambe.
Nothing sacred about this.
It's the
though.
Druid Sacred Flame. It's just,
It's an attack roll instead of a save.
pretty much.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, boss.
Oh,
Nice.
oops. I'm not a noob, I swear. You take 3 Produce Flame damage.
Woo. Down to 35.
Woo. Berserker is dead. Gideon.
okay. How far away? And is there? Can I move within 120 feet? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet towards them, which will basically put me on top of Floki. So I'm just gonna kind of
Yeah, just sidestep him.
trying to move one space off. There we go. Just and then take a shot.
Yeah.
At the druid that's closest.
And you
6, I
have
doubt
advantage.
hits.
You have
Oh,
advantage.
16. Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Hey, but only the first one has advantage. So, wow,
Oh.
13.
That one's actually a good question. Why do I keep closing your block? What is wrong with me?
Wait, if you have advantage and disadvantage, do they just
It's-
make it a standard roll?
They just cancel each other
Cancel.
out, yeah.
So you've actually missed all of your shots?
No, why would I have disadvantage?
I don't know, you rolled
These are
twice
thin.
for all the other ones, so I was confused.
Oh no, I have macro that doesn't bother.
It
with
just does
asking for
that.
advantage anymore.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
too
I
much
just-
effort.
I just look at the first one unless he has advantage.
Exactly.
okay.
Yes, the last one hits.
Awesome.
And yeah, it's bedtime.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It is a lot of damage.
Kind of built a retardedly
God.
good 8 range character.
You just put 13 flat on everything. That's really cool.
Other druid
Wow.
will.
But I take -5 to my attacks.
Wow.
Are you freaking kidding me? That's a 30-foot, isn't it?
That's right.
Nope, we're not doing this. I refuse.
Yeah, you have an attack roll, but half the range. Druid.
Nope, I'm calling an audible.
Uh-oh.
If it has the range. Of course it doesn't.
I
Fine.
think we found a secret, guys. We just always fight things on this map.
She double moves again. Tally, you're up.
Just always fight things on this map.
You've activated my trap card.
All right, Skirp's up after you. Because I just saw movement.
Channeling. Need those 3 near me to do some sort of Constitution saving throw.
Con save, huh? All right.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Berserker will do. How many Berserkers are near you?
1 Berserker, 2 Druids.
Oh, well, 1 Druid's dead. Move that out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Actually, let me move Winter Splinter out of the way too, so it's more obvious.
Is that his name? Winter Splinter?
Yes. What's the range on it? 30 feet? So yeah, just
30
1
feet.
Berserker and 1 Druid.
That's right.
Oh, that should be +3. So 15.
My DC is 15?
Roller wins on
I think so.
ties.
Yep. And for the Druid, that is Discord, not your stat block.
Ooh.
A mighty +1. Failure.
Alright. So Berserker takes 9, Gerard takes 18.
Gerard is a good name.
And
That is a good name.
I'm going to back up 30 feet. That's
Also,
yeah,
ow.
Something like that.
Something like that. Skirp, you have delayed, so you are now up. Skirp.
Sorry, I had to figure out where Discord went. Okay. So, really quick, you're calling them berserkers. Several months ago, like, do we kind of know who they're affiliated with, or are they just people who came charging out of the woods?
They seem like they're people that came charging out of the woods.
Okay. Well, I am going to instantly regret my last crossbow bolt, and try and call to them from across the great distance to lay down their arms. Hey, friends, old and new, no more fighting. We've killed the great tree beast. No one needs to fight anymore.
One of the gentlemen with the large axe spits.
Okay.
I bet it's Silver
Rude.
that was their great tree beast.
So, hang on. Who the hell? I feel like I'm missing skills. It's been a while. Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I take offense at that? Do I take that to mean that he's not going to lay down his arms?
Yes, you take that to mean that he
Okay.
is in fact not.
All
laying
right.
down his arms.
Then I'm going to. I guess if they don't want diplomacy, they can have a little bit of lightsaber. 60 feet forward, please.
You can move yourself, you know.
I can, but all right, 115 feet to go.
All right. Floki, you're up.
Actually, have they been moving towards me?
They've been moving, steadily towards you.
Okay, how many feet have they covered?
At this point, double moving,
Couple
they've
hundred?
covered like 120 to like 220 at this point.
Okay, so negative 100 feet till I get to them.
Oh, he means since the beginning of combat, and you mean since the last time you asked the distance. They're like 50 feet from you right now.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it at 50. Perfect. All right, I'm ready. Next turn.
All right.
Alright, I'm going to take my movement a little closer. Roughly 30 feet.
Step a little bit close.
Flying
then
me.
I'm going to give these guys a target. And I'm going to channel my divinity, but I'm going to make a clone of myself in between the three of them.
Oh shit!
Oh, we
You're a
Naruto
trickery
now.
domain? He's a trickery domain, isn't he?
Yes,
I think so, yeah.
And I use my bonus action to give Gideon advantage on his next attack.
Nice.
All right. So channel some divinity then.
You just need to make a copy of his character,
Yeah, I'll
right?
do it.
Because he basically makes a clone of himself that moves on his will, at his will.
So what you're saying is that you don't have a cool thing like Rap has
Sure, I'll
that
fix
says,
Yes.
Invoke Duplicity, that's the one.
What do I have?
Within 30 feet of you, as a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet.
all right, so you're putting them where?
I think it's just one clone, right?
at this level.
Okay. Whoop, I heard somebody say two.
But he can cast spells like it's himself.
All right, it's within 30 feet of you. That's way more than within 30 feet of you. Try again.
Oh.
30 feet's like right here.
But I can move it. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw the 120 max distance. so I
Yeah,
thought
it
I
just
could
has to
cast
stay
that
within
far.
120.
Okay, well, he will slowly start moving into combat then. Trying to
Yes.
get a shield. Reroll. So that's my action, that's my movement, and that's my bonus action, so I'm done.
All right, Berserker double moves and gets into Skirp's face, but used all of his movement to do so.
Oh, he has made a mistake.
Has he? That druid's dead, so it's coming off the grid. Gideon.
Okay, Gideon's turn. Thank God for sharpshooter, right? I can shoot around my allies without getting disadvantage. Are any of them within 120? Actually, I'm gonna go with the caster.
All
Because
right.
those
The
would jump.
caster is, yes, within.
Okay, I'm gonna move up like 30 feet and then take a shot. Is this with advantage? Did you give me that? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's super double hit. You can stop rolling dice now.
Okay.
It's dead.
Stop! He's already dead.
I mean, if you wanted like pincushion it, go for it. I'm not gonna. I won't
No,
argue
that's
with you
good.
too much.
That's good. I think that's the end of Gideon's turn.
All right, the end of Gideon's turn. Tally. There is a berserker on Skirp and another one closing.
Quick point of order. I see 3 berserkers
Yes.
and 2 in the turn order.
Yes. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
You say don't, but okay. I'm going to need a reflex. I'm sorry, dexterity saving throw.
Ooh,
All right.
My
That's a
cyclic flame.
callback.
The one maybe next to Skirp.
Sure. Let's do that.
The soccered.
9, I believe, is a failure.
Yay! I get to do something. That spell. 8. Radiant damage.
8 on 2d8.
Well,
I mean, it's a little below average, but not much.
It's all good.
yeah, I can't complete with the plus 13.
Fair. Skirp.
I love how many plus zeros there are when you hover over the DC of Sacred Flame.
Don't do it.
Does anybody
It's
know?
like a whole page of plus 0.
Math just died.
That's my character sheet.
Oh, we got it. All right, here we go. It is on. I unfurl my lightsaber.
Does that mean it was furled?
I
Correct.
remember to stop giving you things.
Just keeps furling them.
Like a set of plate armor and a lightsaber?
Yeah, right.
I'm a crossbow.
Well, the crossbow we gave him.
That was my crossbow.
Yeah.
I slash twice through this thing, presuming an 18 hits for 14 damage.
You presume correctly.
Because at 5th level, paladins get 2 attacks.
That
Yeah,
is
they do.
accurate. And
Slowly
yeah, you
reacquainting myself with my character.
womp womp and just give him 2, kind of like blurry slashes across the chest.
And then I'm gonna like put my shield up kind of at him. I'd be like, little do you know that I have no sense of self-preservation.
And that was before he died the first time.
That's right.
Or the second time.
Or the third.
All right, Floki.
Damn.
My bonus action, I'm going to move my illusion in front of Tally and defensive position like he's the target. And I'm
Okay.
going to move a little bit more over here. Basically, I have a Tally sandwich now, and I'm going to shoot one on Skirp.
Shoot it.
You
Shoot
have
it good.
shot in it. You have shot in it well.
Holy shit.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. That's all of my actions.
All right. I get to roll damage dice. Well, I gotta hit.
if you hit.
All right, against Lord Skirp, whose AC is 21.
Fucking
What do you
Jesus.
mean, Darth Skirp?
Yeah, I think.
2. There's always 2.
Hey.
Oh, DM Dice, it's good to see you again, my old friend.
Rude. What?
No, he's gonna roll his 2d12 plus 13 damage.
Worth it.
Some of those numbers were right.
The 2.
It's a D12 plus 3, so, you were off a little bit.
A little bit.
5 axe to the face damage. Great axe. I mean, it wasn't that great.
5? 8? You mean?
Yes, 8, sorry. Plus, I have to add things. Berserker will close on the Floki clone and attempt to smack it as well.
Move over
What's
that
that puts you
active
hit
bat.
point wise, Skirp? I haven't updated your sheet on stream yet.
Sorry, say it again?
Your hit points after taking the 8 to the face, what's that put your hit points total at?
Just there, it rocks me at 16 out of 49.
Thank you.
Is your Doppelcat's AC?
He's a perfect illusion of me, so I assume mine.
Okay. Then that is a miss. Does he have 2 turns? He would if I read his slap block the right way. Alright, I'll worry about that next time. Gideon. I already rolled the attack. It's too late.
Alright, the one that is on Skirp, because I know the illusion is an illusion-ish.
How
I'm gonna
precise.
shoot at the... Yeah, I know. I did not get advantage this time.
Nope.
That first one is a miss. The second one is super ultra double crit.
Yeah, I mean... Third
Rush.
attack does not hit.
It's okay because the 1 was enough.
Bam.
And leave some for the rest of the party. Jeez.
I mean,
Dexterity throw.
Do. Ask and you shall receive 17.
Prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Okay. Skirp. There was a guy in front of you. He's gone now.
I was using that.
He's full of arrows. Like so many arrows.
it might be worth taking one alive.
Okay. Am I in range of this one ahead of me?
Yes, I will say yes.
All right. Well, not this one then.
Maybe that one. It is a miss.
Did I get an attack roll?
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
Okay. In the chat, I don't. Oh, never mind. I see it. I'm brain dead. We're good. Everything's fine. I was confused by so many ones. All right.
Weren't we all? Your second
yeah.
attack?
Good point. Good point.
You don't have to take it.
You know, I thought about it.
There you go. That'll hit him.
All right.
Okay.
I was gonna go easy on it.
Where Floki?
I don't know if my illusion can attack or anything other than sit there. I know it's a perfect illusion of me, but what damage is it going to do, right? How's that work?
I don't know. Where's your stat blocky thing again? Paste it out. Going to say it's an illusion, so it probably does no damage. It also doesn't specifically call it out.
For what? I'm sorry.
If it can attack.
Oh yeah, I think you can just cast spells from it. I don't know about.
Yeah.
Right, but he's going to pretend to attack since he's kind of, he's
That's
got a
fair.
rapier. I'm not going to
Go
roll
for
it,
it.
but that's what he's doing. I'm just letting you know that's what he's doing. I'm going to
Okay.
shoot it. My bonus action is going to give Gideon his advantage. I'm going to shoot face.
And miss.
And
Okay. I am. This guy just kind of leans back and screams at the top of his lungs and puts everything he has into this roll and gets advantage on it. However, since he is recklessly attacking, whoever attacks against him also has advantage.
Ooh.
So let's get 2 rolls out here. Both at +5. We'll take the 22 against Skirp.
You would.
I would, you're right.
Yeah, you would.
D12 of damage for 10 total against you. Good goblin, sir. Gideon, you have super double advantage against this guy.
All right. And I am going to take advantage of that.
Clever.
God, for fuck's sake.
Right?
I don't
50
know.
damage,
Is there a
boys.
way to make crossbow
50
shots
damage.
non-lethal?
with
Yeah, you can.
blunt arrows, bludgeoning
Right.
arrows.
I mean, I'm just saying. The
I don't know if
book doesn't say, it just says you can make attacks non-lethal if you want.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much just you say it, because you just did 50 damage.
Okay, I'd like to take him alive if possible.
All right. Well, he's still standing, so. it's
Oh,
not a
okay,
problem.
good. 50 damage and he's still standing. Holy shit.
Yes. Yes, that will be back around. This guy, the one that hasn't been on the initiative order, just kind of sees how things are going down, and he's just I'm out. And so he starts moving the other direction. Tally.
Well, I need that dexterity roll, please.
Same as last time.
And alrighty.
Movement or any other things?
At 30 feet a turn, I'm not gonna be able to catch that dude. But I'll
Alright.
start. I'll
He's running away.
Yeah, the other one is.
What a poos.
I mean,
yeah, fine. That's
nobody can get away from a
30-ish.
rogue. It's just not possible.
All right, Skirp, you're up. You just have to remember that he's super far away, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Super far.
Hunt him down. Okay.
And everything he's ever loved in life.
Basically, yeah, rogues are Terminators.
Yep. Have you seen this boy? He's hanging off the back of a carriage, a horse-drawn carriage, pulling himself up.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Skirp, your first attack drops him. Are you using friendship damage or are you using regular damage?
This is it's gonna be, the pink lightsaber of love
So,
and gentleness.
okay, so knockout damage.
So
from
you
the
cut off
lightsaber?
his head, is what you're saying.
It turns into a pool noodle.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna not go non-lethal on that. At the
All right.
behest of my team members.
All right, so he goes down, he just goes limp and collapses. The other guy, unless you guys give chase, is just going to continue double moving until he is lost into the woods.
I was gonna catch him.
All right, let's do this then.
Do you want to
Um,
abstract it out, or do you want to?
I can.
How many feet around can you move?
While my first movement, I can do a full action for a full run and use my feline grace because I didn't move last time to double that for a round plus my bonus action. I'm pretty sure I can handle the 225 feet in a round.
Let me read the Tabaxi thing.
It
As
is.
long as I
It's exactly
don't
what he says.
move. Yeah, as long as I don't move.
Spent a turn not moving.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! You can double your speed, so that would make
Yes.
his dash action also double, and his
Yes.
bonus action also double.
So that's each of those becomes 60. Right. So that's Wait, but then dash it becomes double speed, so that's 120.
So he is currently
Is
200
dash
feet away.
double speed?
I thought it was.
No,
don't
no, no.
think so.
Dash is just an extra movement
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
So that
It's
would
just-
put it at
But it's also
180, right?
Because
180 feet he can move on this turn in 6
Yeah.
seconds.
So Floki comes flying across to about that corner, we'll say. So about to here. Yeah, like there-ish.
damn.
Berserker is unconscious. Gideon, you gonna do anything to try to help him?
That is Usain Bolt speeds. Like he's
I was
on,
gonna
like-
say, yeah.
I was doing the
world
math
record,
right there.
9.5 seconds for the 100 meter. So that's half that distance. So yeah, that's world record speed.
He literally like goes cat down on all fours and just bolts off.
Well, Gideon knows he can't keep up with that. Not even a little. How far away am I?
Yes.
300 feet.
Yeah, like he's in
going
long
to
range.
unsling his longbow. I don't even have macros for this. So why
God,
don't
I
we
know what
move
you're gonna
on
do.
while I?
Okay. We figured out.
Yeah.
All right, Tally.
Does 21 hit?
Yes,
Why
it
am I 100
does.
feet away? Dang it.
Does strength saving throw versus 14 to see if I knock him down?
Yep, that's what I was waiting for. I was like, I know he's gonna do it. Oh, come on, Berserker. The honor of your people is on
I
this
mean,
roll.
he's a berserker. Strength saving throw is his wheelhouse.
I feel like this is his jam. Mm.
Ah,
Faceplant?
and faceplant.
Okay. Well, that's the end of Gideon's turn.
Show off.
I'm
I
gonna
love
start
Gideon.
move. I guess since I can only move a little bit, I'm gonna move towards or double move towards the Downs barbarian dude,
All right.
and ask. And I guess I can talk to him while I'm back here and ask him, how many more are there?
He's
How
very
many more?
unconscious right now.
Oh, unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Skirp knocked him the F out.
That's right, with the lightsaber of love.
Yeah.
Do we need him conscious?
Well, if you want to talk to him.
We should wait
All
till
right,
we
hang
catch
on.
his friend.
Back up. I'm gonna
Skip.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
Your
gonna
turn's
slap
coming up.
him.
well, yeah.
Okay, I'll wait.
Just wait.
It's
Tally.
your turn. It's no, that's it. That's all.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Alright,
hold on.
now
Actually,
it's-
you're gonna go slap him.
I'll
Alright.
wake him up.
Hold on.
I don't see
Since-
that berserker on the turn order.
Hold on.
He's not.
I'm gonna do. All right, since I'm kind of like walking. Okay, I'll move. I'll not double move then. I'll move to where I'm within touching range of Skirp, and cast guidance on him.
He goes after Tally. Okay.
Oh, that's not. Whatever. You can roll 1d4 on any ability check you like.
All right. So this guy is going
I know
to
exactly
double
what I'm gonna use.
move.
First, he has to stand up.
Yeah, it's
Oh
stand up.
crap! He has to spend half his movement. All right. So he tries to stand up, and then he gets to like here, which Floki will definitely catch him. Skirt, you can go down.
Sorry.
All right.
So silly.
I am going to. Let's see. I'm gonna wake up the unconscious berserker. I'm gonna slap him a little bit in the face, and use lay on hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Here,
really
charge.
lay on hands.
Charge it first, and then wind up and give him a good smack. Alright.
For one point of health.
Okay.
And then as soon as he wakes up, I'm gonna make sure that he knows to stay down if he knows what's good for him.
All right. He starts coming to, and he like reaches for his axe handle, and then then he immediately like sees you standing over him with the lightsaber, and he just puts his hands up.
That's right. All right. Yeah, that's it for me though.
All right. Floki.
I'm going to move my distance to be about here, plus
Okay.
30 feet.
Wisdom saving throw, huh? Mighty +0. He is charmed. Which do? I think he just considers you a friend now, yeah?
I have no idea how charm person works.
Yes, he's like, oh, hey, we're buddies now.
Yeah, I like, hey, let's talk. Stop running.
He kind of grunts and like gives you a nod, shrugs, and will begin starting to walk back towards you. Gideon, you see a berserker at range starting to walk back towards.
But not
Floki.
hostility. He looks friendly.
He looks friendly towards you because you're standing next to him. Gideon's 300 feet away.
That's true.
Don't meta.
I'm not medding.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, I'm just curious. Would Gideon notice anything different about that? Is that like?
His axe wrong?
Insight, maybe?
I mean, I'm just curious if that's something I should roll on, or if I should just assume an attack.
I'm going to say that you would assume an attack because you have
Okay.
no reason to know
Honestly,
otherwise.
sounds fair to me. I don't have another trip attack. That was my last thing.
All right, you hit it.
Sorry. He made me do this. I'm just kidding.
That's how it's going to be. All right, he takes some damage
I will move up 30 feet. And
and snaps out of it, and you can
sorry.
see the hate return to his eyes. Tally. Berserker's up next. I should put him on the order. This has lasted much longer than I thought I was going to for him.
Thought he was going to get away free.
He should have, by all rights. I've been dealing with this in the game that I run.
Things that should have ended
A
end up going
rogue
just
who will
way
never
longer.
ever let anything get away.
I was muted, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes, you were.
I'm going to walk up to the cornered berserker on the ground and, call your friend off. Tell him to stand down.
He looks at you, looks at the weird goblin with some sort of flaming white hot sword.
And I point again. I then point to his friend and Floki, and invoke some thaumaturgy to make my voice boom 3 times as loud and say, "I won't ask again. Call him off."
All right, you hear him just kind of make this almost, I don't know, sounds like a language. He's like, "Hushknach," like really, really loudly. And the other one, who's like starting to like loom, get closer to Floki with his axe held up, just kind of stays back, and he lowers it partway. He hasn't like lowered it all the way, but he lowers it.
That's better.
All
Why
right.
are you attacking us? Oh, okay. I didn't know how much I guess 6 seconds is right.
Yeah. He looks at Floki, and he holds up one hand and slowly starts walking backward. And he's just going to take a single move backward, hoping that you get the idea that he is just going to leave. Skirp.
I'm happy to let this proceed as it's going, so I will continue to hold my blade at the ready, and
Plus D4 if you like.
plus D4.
You have a chance to double this.
So many.
Well, double the die amount anyway.
What is he rolling?
What is
There
that?
it goes. D4. Got it.
Yeah!
D4.
All right. He's rolling
Maxed it out.
into
13. Thank you very much.
13.
What kind of ability check is that? Okay.
Floki.
It's up to you, Floki. I'm gonna back your play.
You say be right back, or
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. You guys go ahead. Be right back.
Oh.
well,
Well,
I thought that was saying be right back.
No. No.
Ah,
I did not say any such thing.
I will attempt to say in common, if you stay and discuss with us, you both get to live. Otherwise, the fate of your friend is in the goblin's hands.
I don't trust goblin.
He just very broken common. He says, "No stay, he fight."
Hmm.
I'm not going to fight him. So I'm just going to stand here for a round and see what he does. And that way I can run back if I need to. If he
Okay.
makes a hostile action at me, I plan to attack.
All right. So
and I will
consider that readied.
Yep. Otherwise, I'm gonna let him go
Alright.
because I don't have the hit points to chase him down. I was relying on the charmed person to work.
Sorry. Gideon's not a very smart person.
Oh, you're good. I should have yelled up that he's friendly too, as my bonus action or something. So it's all good.
When Gideon's turn comes around, he's just gonna move up 60 feet. And
Which is now.
Ah.
done.
Okay. Tally.
I want to ask the berserker why he attacked us.
He says, kind of again in broken common, he says, "You come sacred ground. Violate sacred. We fight."
Sacred for whom? What does this ground represent?
He says, graves. People graves.
And I point to the down tree and say, is this sacred as well?
He says, God.
Oh, shit.
Did we just kill their god?
Yes.
And then we killed a bunch of them?
Yes.
Honestly, they're super brave people. They watched a group of us kill their god and then came back for a fight. I mean, I respect that. That is
Yeah.
hardcore.
All right. Berserker Man continues walking backward, unless Floki does anything to stop him.
Just holding my ground.
Okay.
I will not stop him. I don't have the hit points to stop him.
Fair enough. Skirp.
Screw. All right. Yeah. Conditions the same as it was a few minutes ago, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, brandish the weapon, continue to stand on guard. Are we still, in initiative for some reason, or?
Mainly because Floki keeps threatening the other Berserker guy.
I'm standing here. I'm not threatening. I'm just not letting him
Let's
threaten
abstract
you
it out.
guys.
If he continues to walk away, are you going to...
No, I'm not going to approach. As
Okay,
long as
then.
he leaves, he leaves.
Feel
If that's the
we need
case,
to leave initiative order.
yes.
Yeah,
I was gonna
no.
say, because I don't need turns, right? I'm just sort of.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
all
I
you guys
technically
were the
have
ones that
charm
decided to
person
chase him down.
one more
I mean-
time, but I would rather heal myself, so I'm just letting him leave and make sure he doesn't come back.
All right.
He leaves, I go back up here. And I'll
Gideon,
All right, and he just
listen to their conversation.
runs into the bushes and goes screaming off into the night forever. But he's out there. He remembers. His name is
He
not
is the night.
Petrich. Sorry. All right, so you guys are all gathered around this down berserker.
Mhm.
Bodies of twig blights and giant trees and druids and other berserkers just littering everywhere.
Mhm.
He's laying on the ground, right?
Yeah, he's prone with a goblin standing,
Okay.
hovering over him angrily.
If I can, out of his eyesight, I'm going to take a look through the bodies of his friends.
Okay.
Jeez.
Have you actually, speaking of, have you actually approached him?
I'm
this
with
point?
you. I was walking to listen to the rest of their conversation.
Okay. So at this point, he looks up at you, kind of in like half fear and awe, and points, and he's like, "Kavan."
Come on.
Uh,
I
And
stealth
he
around him
points-
while listening in.
is he pointing at Gideon or is he pointing
He is pointing at Gideon,
at Gideon?
and it's like the point kind of like becomes like an open hand, like reaching out to you.
I guess Gideon will approach. Okay, so does he remember hearing the name Kavan, or was that, I can't remember the exact phrasing of the
You
conversation he had with the spirit.
you have awareness of it, and it is that like that
So
is
he understands that Kavan was the one who owned the spear.
yes.
Okay. Okay, he'll unsling the spear off of his back.
Okay. You're the only person right now that knows that, though. The others are. You'd have to explain it to him.
Yeah, he may. Hold on. He'll get closer to the the berserker. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember words here.
It's all good. All right, so you get closer to him with the spear out.
Yeah.
All right. He grabs like the haft of the spear and pulls the point to his throat.
Gideon will try to resist. Like if he looks like he's gonna try to stab himself with it, Gideon's gonna like yank it back before.
Like he doesn't like jab himself, but like he pulls
Okay.
it like straight up to his throat. So like he probably could have drawn a little bit of blood, but not.
Okay.
He doesn't stab himself with it, and he goes, "Kill now, honor."
In a moment, what do you know about Kavan?
Kavan?
He looks really confused, and he goes, "Kavan," and he like kind of like shakes the spear and like points at you.
No, I'm Gideon.
He grunts and shakes his head and like tugs on like the thing, Kavan. The haft, not the thing. There's a word for that.
He's not very good at communicating.
Do you think he might have an alternate language?
Yeah, I mean, he's spoken a different language.
Yeah, we heard him speak. Does anybody speak that language?
Is there?
Or
what's
do we
the-
have share language or something?
Comprehend?
I actually might.
This is an actual conversation. Can anybody understand him?
I'm looking. Because I don't remember what I can do.
Let's see. Anybody have knowledge, local or whatever the?
No.
Knowledge local in Barovia would be
Yeah.
an exceedingly high DC.
I mean, I don't
That's
have
fair.
any knowledge skill.
Anything spell-wise, Rap?
I don't think so. I'm gonna say no. I do not.
All right, and continue with Broken Common.
Okay. I point to one of the twig people, and I look at him, back at the berserker, and ask, "Is he a friend?"
And he kind of gives you a weird look. No friend.
I repeat back to him, "No friend for us either. We thought," and I point to the tree, "we thought your god was like these. We have seen many of these, and they are no friend."
And he says they no friend. And the best comment you've actually heard him say so far. He says, "Winter Splinter, their god also."
Hmm.
Gideon will point up towards the circle of stones that had the lightning around it.
Hmm.
What about that? Is that part of your religion?
He says, "Shaman call light from sky. Pray to darkness in the land."
Okay, I don't remember exactly because it's been so long.
It's fair.
Tally got something glowy up
Oh,
on that
God.
hill,
What did I
right?
get? I don't. Oh, geez.
It was like a gem or
She got
a ball,
an
orb.
emerald like the size of a fist.
Ah, that was it.
green jewel. Yep.
Did Gideon witness that? I don't remember.
I actually can't answer that question because I don't remember either.
Okay, I'm going to
I don't-
assume no since I had that whole thing with the spear.
I don't.
That seems fair.
Okay, I just remember the gem.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell Script's working on. Anyway.
I asked the berserker, "How many more of you are there?"
He says, "Many, many."
Will they
what
hunt
was-
us if we leave?
It says, "You leave Sacred Land. We leave you."
So we shouldn't spend the night here.
What? I'm trying to remember. There was like a. Was it one druid or a group of druids that we're raising, or we thought were associated with the Twigmen? I'm trying to
We
remember.
fought some druids in the winery like a week ago in Barovia time. Maybe a little less.
We'll call that BST. Yes.
Back when we got the first stuff done.
You guys have fought several druids with several various twig blight, needle blight combinations before.
Mhm.
It's been a fairly common occurrence, actually.
Yes.
Did they look like the druids that we fought here?
I mean, are you generalizing? Do all druids look alike?
I guess I mean, like, did they dress similarly?
I mean,
trying
as
to remember.
similarly as you could say that, like maybe like a tribal people would, like they're very rough clothing, skins, leather, earthy colors, but nothing. There wasn't any kind of like, they were all weren't wearing like, hey, we're from this tribe tabards or something.
There's no symbol in common, no tattoo
Yeah.
or anything. Nothing.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
How about the berserkers? Do they have any symbology on them?
A lot of them are tattooed, but there's no real like image to them. They're kind of like lines, and some of them look like animal hand like prints or claw marks, things like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
I gesture to the general direction of the winery and say, "There was a big building over there, and is now broken. Do you know what happened?"
It says that darkness of land had shamans destroy.
What was the second part you said? Sorry, darkness of the land.
Had shamans destroy.
Okay, so let me see if I can put this together here. This is out of character. I'm just thinking out loud. We got the circle. He said shamans put the circle together, but the center was to worship the darkness, and it was a statue or something.
Yes,
It was a wicker
it
man
was.
of a figure. Did we recognize the figure?
Yeah, you did. I'll
I'm
give
going
you
to
3
assume
guesses.
it was Strahd.
Yep.
So Strahd ordered the winery destroyed, is what we're getting.
We got 2 more guesses.
You do have 2 more guesses.
Oh, was that? Oh, God. Okay. That was just what I'm trying to put together here.
Yeah.
I'll ask, do you know Strahd?
No Strahd. He looks confused at the question.
He said he knows Strahd?
He's like, no, like as
Oh.
in
No
negatively.
Strahd.
No Strahd.
He knows Strahd.
I'm not Strahd either.
No, of Strahd?
He just keeps shaking his head.
What about what about that mountain over there? Over there, cropping up just over the hillside. Kind of gesture off at the distant peak.
He looks kind of like as much up over like his shoulder he can, with still trying to hold the spear to his own neck and having people standing over him. And he just says the word Gakis.
Okay, yeah, but like, have you been there? Is that sacred land?
He says Dark Mountain.
Okay. Very, very informative. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Where is your tribal land? Where is the sacred land?
He shakes his head. He says, "I tell you, kill." And then he
No.
pulls the spear point like kind of further in. He looks
No.
up. And says,
No. You tell, we avoid. Okay, like we go around. Although we're flattered that you think we could just go and kill your entire society. Like
he looks up and he says, "You go."
Go. We go. What?
And he motions kind of to everything around. He says, "Trees."
We
Yes.
might need to go
trees.
back to Valaki, let them know what happened to their winery. I can't remember the name of the inn.
Blue Water Inn.
The Blue Water Inn. They were all family members.
I forget, did we find any bodies up by the...
You did not.
Winery?
They may
No, what
still
you-
be.
So what you found there is... I'm trying to remember, what did you find there? No,
The
you
whole
didn't
place was, like,
find
smashed
anything.
to pieces,
It was
if
like
I
smashed to
remember.
pieces, but you didn't find anybody, like no bodies or
people.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
lightsaber.
Well, you got that
Also
at the
the
Blue
inn.
Water Inn.
Yeah,
Good inn.
Is that right?
you get it as a reward.
Yeah.
That's where it was stashed.
Yeah.
I would like to reach out my hand towards him and offer it as to help him up.
He wants to die. I don't know about that. I don't know if you can take it.
So you're like try to reach down, and, like grab his hand.
Not grab it, but like offer my hand.
Gideon will make sure the spear is out of reach.
Yeah.
So you kind of like
get
you
that
like
spear
pull
out.
it. All right, strength
Strength check. Oh,
because
God,
he's holding onto it with his other hand, like trying to
I'm
keep it
not
close.
good at strength checks, but I'm gonna try.
Do you have? Okay,
Can
that
I
was
even
just.
roll just a straight strength check?
I don't see why you couldn't.
No, I mean, on the sheet, there isn't just
Oh,
like
it's
a
underneath
there's
all
a
the
strength
skills.
Just
save.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a strength save, so just
Oh, okay.
d20 plus your mod.
Oh, but I have a proficiency in strength saves, so take 2 off of this. 3 off of this?
Wait,
It's
what?
also on your skills called an unskilled check. Very bottom,
That's what I need, an unskilled check.
very bottom of skills.
That's... Well, we can just take 3 off of the rolls I did, so I'm not re-rolling.
All right, so you got a 10 then,
I
right?
got a 10, yes.
All right, so he continues holding on to it.
Wow.
And to Tally's outstretched hand, he kind of looks away.
All right. again, so what's the
Yes.
goal here? Are we just trying to like get the spear away from the guy and like let him leave unharmed?
I'm not sure that's what he wants.
Yeah, but I mean, is it
Not really. Not
it's
really
the right
need
thing to
kill
do.
him. We showed up on their sacred land, killed their god and their people. I don't think.
Yeah,
we
but
should-
what if it's like an honor thing where once you lose a fight, you have to, I mean,
Well, you know, he can take care of that on his own time. Like, we just have to leave him intact.
oh, that who wants to help me play tug of war with a berserker?
I got it.
I'll cast guidance on one of you, so you can have a D4 on the.
I figure we're having this whole conversation over his head, but we're like speaking much faster.
Yeah. Very, very confused.
So if you two are going to work on helping, I'd like to ask him. What?
Oh
All right, let's try his opposed.
no, he just attacked.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he had
Non-lethal?
a hit point, so
Yes, he did. Non-lethal, please.
Just knocked him right back out.
Okay,
Just
so
the hilt
just
of the sun
pummel.
sword.
Pommel smashed him in between the eyes.
Yeah. Gonna kill yourself? Here, let me. Okay.
He falls back limp and lets go of the spear.
I heard a story one time about how a man was possessed by a demon, and a paladin had to kill the man in order to free him from the demon. So you know, sometimes you gotta hit people to make them better. Just saying.
Sounds fair enough.
The power of whatever Skirp's god is compels you, and then smack.
The power of illiteracy compels you.
Yeah.
Thunk.
Uh,
So we came this way to try to find the druids that we think might have attacked.
Yes. Basically, you were investigating, what
Yeah.
went down.
but he didn't know. He didn't mention anything about them when he told us shamans and Winter Splinter dealt with the winery.
Aren't we looking for hostages, essentially?
We're not sure. Honestly, there's so much forest between here and the winery. If they just wanted to dump them anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could try heading down.
So we went looking for hostages and randomly killed a god?
Yeah,
That's about right.
Welcome
I
to
think we're ready
Barovia.
for Strahd.
I
I made a
don't
rhyme.
think
I
we're
mean,
ready for Strahd.
This god was a tree.
And he still kicked our asses.
We got our ass kicked by a tree.
We did. We're just lucky he wasn't immune to other trees because I shot him with a lot of arrows.
DR10 to wood.
I hate you a little bit right now.
DR10 the wood. All
Alright,
women.
so we have two choices here. We can go into Vallaki, report what happened, or we could try to follow where the other guy went and see if we can scout out any survivors.
I will mention the thing that you guys have been avoiding for months now. And I think it might have been months by the time before we had the break.
Right.
There was the invitation.
There
visit
was
Strahd.
an invitation to visit Strahd. Although Gideon's
I
very
haven't
sure
been
his
avoiding it.
temper.
And I've actually suggested a few times that we go, because, but I'm new to the party.
We also got another invitation, if I remember right, to Argynvost Holt, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Skirp got
That you nailed
invite.
that. Skirp has, yeah. You
From
guys,
the
Invite to Skirp.
the like undead thing, whatever. The,
Highway
there
Joe,
was
or whatever
there
his name
was
is.
Highway Joe the Revenant.
Yes,
Who-
that was it.
And he
The only
invited
time you
Skirp.
guys have ever exercised restraint and
Well,
not
listen,
killed something that moved.
He asked if we were friends of
What are you
Strahd,
talking
and I
about?
said
We
no.
high-five the other guy all the time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's Highway Joe.
Oh no, Highway Joe wasn't the one that invited us.
No, so
Oh,
this
yeah,
was
you're
a
right.
different. There was the bridge,
This
and
was
right.
the
Yeah.
revenant we ran into who was like, "Are you friends or foes of Strahd?" And
Exactly.
we said foes, and told us to go meet with the rest of his order. I think. or
yes, he did. He said to seek out the Knights of Argynvost Holt.
So
And
that's on my
as I
wish.
recall, Skirp was super into that because
Skirp was super. Well, he also said it was to the south, and that's
Yes.
like number 1 on Skirp's wish list.
so that makes it 1 and 2 because
Yep.
both those things are southish.
So have we tried like spinning Skirp like a compass until we know where exactly he wants to go?
No, no
that
one
would
has, no one
yeah,
has
do
tried
it. Do it. Hang on, I'll put my helmet on backwards.
that. I can't believe you guys are doing this. But yes, I
Take
can.
take the great axe and put it on his head so he likes to like spin around like a baseball bat.
We have one vote in chat for death. I don't know who's death, but death in general.
Oh,
That sounds
he
right.
wants us to kill the guy who wants to die of honor.
Oh, gotcha.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if it was just Gideon, he'd be into it. But you guys don't want to kill people, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
like
good
the
to line
morals or some
parties.
shit.
Psh,
Um,
I mean,
It's like you serve a higher
for
power
all
or
I
something.
know, they're all like goblins and they come back to life anyway. So I mean, I think we should
Maybe.
kill them all.
that's just a quality of goblins, right? That they all come back
Right?
from the dead.
You'd figure
Right?
Barovia would have a much larger goblin population if that were the case.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh,
Didn't
we
that
didn't
save?
figure it out.
That's weird. Try it again.
All right.
There it goes.
Oh.
So you guys literally doing this? He puts on his helmet on backwards and spin him and
Yes.
see.
So I'm assuming it's with the help action, so you can take both rolls as like an advantage thing.
Well, it's honestly like it's so he does this and you guys twirl him and he gets dizzy and falls down and then just goes that way and points kind of southeast.
Southeast. Yeah, that's right.
Tell him, Boo.
Yeah.
Before we like head out of here, can I do anything with the green jewel that I found to figure out anything about it?
You
like
could
a-
try an Arcana check.
Is it magical?
There's only 2 people I can think of to ask about that, and that would be
Detect magic if you have it.
Rictavio von Richten
Tavio von Richten.
and
It's
the
such a
abbot.
good name.
Yes, Skirp, what are you making?
Skirp, what are you making?
I'm not 100% sure yet.
It will
Check.
reveal itself.
Yeah, chat's
It
asking.
kind of,
and
that's how things.
we really don't know what Skirp makes everything. That's why he has his own special camera for when we're doing role playing things. So you guys can see what he does. Because generally, he's more entertaining than just a static map.
Hang on, I might like. I should open the stream.
You have like half the screen right now.
Oh, sweet.
Blueberry, come on.
Ah, how about that? All right, super high resolution as well.
Rip pixels.
Well, I thought I had detect magic, but I don't. So I'll
God,
just
mute that.
do that arcana.
The cat or
No, I turned on the stream.
oh, because I've tried, it doesn't work.
How dare you? Can't
Please.
just stifle Boo. You tell him, Boo.
Need cat cam.
One of these days I'll do that. It's mostly just her sitting on my lap, poking me in the face until I give her attention.
Nice.
Okay, so back to the matter at hand. You guys have spun Skirp. He still pointed southish, and you still have a barbarian knocked out. What will you do?
I rolled arcana to try to figure out stuff about the emerald.
Right. Generally speaking, with that roll, you're like, okay, well, it's definitely magically aligned. He was using some kind of a ritual, but you're not entirely sure what. But you are, I mean, you're 95% certain it's some kind of magical artifact.
Okay. Well,
Maybe
I'm
von
gonna hold
Richten
on to
can
it,
shed some
and
light
maybe, yeah. Octavio feels like he might be a good guy for that, but
on it. Well, we certainly can't sleep here tonight.
Oh, stop.
How far are we from the winery?
Not too far.
that was like an hour or two or something.
Yeah, it's like an hour-ish. Maybe a little bit of change.
Well, I'm good with getting out of here.
Yeah, we certainly can't stay here.
Don't have to go home.
Yeah. And I guess we'll just try to get some rest and then argue over what we're going to do next in the morning.
What's the what time of day is it at this point?
I think at this point you guys are sitting like early afternoon,
Okay.
and just because I generally don't remember, I'm just gonna say early afternoon.
Before we go, I have 2 questions here.
Sure.
Sorry. There was a giant axe sticking out of Winter Splinter
Good memory. Yes, there totally was.
because Floki tried to climb it to pull it out to make it not angry anymore, and that didn't work at all.
Yes, as I recall, he got
Splattered.
thrown.
And also, does the wood of Winter Splinter seem special in any way?
Presently, it looks like it's just a tree of some kind. Like
Hmm.
the more angrier features of it, like the mouth and like the eyes and everything, it seemed like they faded after its death.
Just for my own satisfaction, I'd like to take a bit of a sample of its wood.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I don't know what I would roll for that.
Just roll survival.
Okay.
That'll work.
Gonna help me.
It's enough. I mean, you're probably taking like a dagger or something, and
Just carving out a bit of wood.
yeah, so not a problem. You can get a bit of that. The axe will have some properties that will be revealed when you take short rest.
Okay.
Ooh.
And was there anything important on any of the corpses? I know I mentioned looking at them earlier, but I forgot.
That depends on if you want, loincloths and great axes, and
Do I?
spell components full of bear poop because druids.
Hmm.
Generally, they don't have anything worthwhile. They have
Okay.
spears, great axes, basic hide armor. Some of them. No gold or anything.
Okay. Then Gideon is ready to go.
All right. What are you doing with your prisoner?
Leaving him here.
You're just gonna leave him?
Honestly, it's not like there's a law to take him back to.
I don't
Really.
know. I mean, he's gonna wake up on his own at some point, yeah.
And he said they wouldn't hunt us.
Okay.
Can I attempt to maybe hide his body so it's not just like
Mhm.
open to elements and like predators eating him before he gains consciousness?
Yeah, you could. I'll call it a survival check. Kind of like obfuscate him using branches and such. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
More than good. All right. You are gallivanting away.
We're
That's
too
it.
tired to continue fighting today, so even if we wanted to try to follow the trail, we had to go back and rest.
Okay. Well, on with thee then. Let's switch maps.
I forgot about
Ah,
whoever's been scribbling on the map.
Probably. Well, it's red.
Scarab?
I
But
don't know what you
That wasn't me. Definitely not me.
John Madden.
Oh, yeah, he was plotting out where we were going to go. We were in Kresk. We wanted to go visit Von Richten and then go to the winery and then go
Yeah. Okay.
to Mount Gacchus.
Looks like whoever drew that route.
Knew what they were doing? Yeah.
R on the map is where you ran into the Revenant, right about there on that bridge.
Okay. And how fresh were the tracks we found on the way here?
They were pretty fresh. It seemed like the big, massive. You couldn't tell what they were tracks.
Okay.
But you've also determined that was some sort of tree monster.
Yeah.
can we make it back to Rictavio's bungalow
Before
tower
nightfall?
thing?
Remember that it's permanently like dusk here, so nightfall comes real
Okay.
early. The answer to
Yeah.
that question is no.
Mm.
It would be into the evening by the time you got back there.
I think we may want to try to spend the night at the remains of the winery.
Mhm.
The remains of the Venery.
If we can.
I don't know, man. My vote might be to try and make it back to EVO.
Well, a couple of days ago, we very, very much upset some werewolves who promised to get revenge.
There was an encounter with werewolves outside of Octavius. This is true.
And we've been avoiding going out at night since then.
Yeah.
You know, just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I guess if worst came to worst, we could always use the invitation as a look, we're under protection, we're going to Strahd's right now.
We were on our way. What a coincidence.
Weird how that works.
All right. So that's fine. We make camp. We make our way to the winery and make camp.
Okay, you make your way to the winery and the camp. Well, as you may remember, traveling anywhere in Barovia comes with some special set of challenges. That particular challenge is going.
I hope it's not more clothes.
Why are you getting tired of the collection?
Look,
I'm
you keep
not.
stealing them and stuffing them in everybody's bags.
Not everybody.
Gideon.
Skirts.
Gideon, roll a d100.
Are we like entering night phase?
Do I want high or low?
You just need to roll it. And I just need to find that table.
Oh,
Sorry, Gideon, did you roll for travel or for night?
he's having me just roll for D100. He didn't say what it was for. This is random encounters on the way to the winery, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This is whatever this is, except this table eludes me. It's like if within these 3 pages somewhere. There it is. 28. Interesting. You find this like old style like cameo, like what would be in a locket, like the kind of like profile of like a person's face someone might carry with them. Except that the face has been utterly scratched up and scratched out.
Ooh. Okay.
It's
Just
just
like
kind
pick
of
it up while walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Get in. We'll hold on to it to look at later.
And then you arrive at the winery.
All right. I'm gonna search the winery, just do a quick run through and make sure that nothing else has come to investigate what we did here earlier.
All right.
Specifically, let's look for footprints of people. Maybe they fled from the tree and are returning.
Yeah, sounds good. Survival, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Look for signs of life. All right.
You are looking for tracks.
Oh, shoot.
You see many things. Most of them look to be tracks that your party has made previously. There's nothing new that's been through here.
That makes sense. All right. I'll rejoin the party and set up camp, set up watch order, long rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Long rests. I like long rests.
Before we go into long resting,
Yes.
I would like to cast Sending
Okay.
and send a message to Rictavio. So basically, I wanted to inquire to him. I found a peculiar green gem used as part of an effigy. It's definitely magical. Does this sound familiar to you? Can you help? think I get like roughly 25.
Yeah, it's 25 words.
5% failure chance. Interesting.
If it's on a different plane.
Different plane.
So you send it,
Mhm.
and it is sent.
D&D email.
And
You get.
Does he answer in a
He
like
does.
manner immediately?
So you get the answer back. Strahd will kill you. And you hear that. I don't know. You hear some like weird white noise in the back that Strahd is going to kill all of you. And Rictavio says that you will hear. He kind of knows of the gem, but you will all die. And he thinks that you should ask probably the owners of the Blue Water Inn about it because they will all die too.
Am I hearing like two different voices, or is it the same voice?
No, Rictavio's just like talking normally. There's just, I don't know, you can maybe make out this weird, almost like white noise second voice coming through with it.
Oh, okay.
So he suggests we go
Caroline,
back to
run for
Velaki.
some light.
Yeah. Just like fuck off, Strahd.
Just send that out there.
Yeah, just like while we're just working and doing stuff.
You're
just
just
like-
harassing Strahd via text message.
Well, he's harassing us.
Right?
I think this is more akin to voicemail.
Yeah. It's a very
Vine.
weird voice.
It's a vine.
It's a vine. It's a vine. It's like
Speaking
Vine
of
mixed
vines.
with Snapchat.
Snapchat, yeah.
So full rest, we're fully healed, right? I don't have to waste.
Yes.
What's I thought? Okay.
Provided
Forest,
we live.
you guys live.
Sweet.
Oh, I could use sending to tell Strahd to go shove it.
Are you familiar with his name?
Please don't.
I mean, I think we're familiar. He sent us an invitation.
I think you have to see him at least once, right?
That's fair.
All right.
I thought that was a
Um,
rhetorical question. Like, are you familiar with Strahd? Maybe don't do that. Like, got it.
So the rest is complete. In addition to that, you now know the properties of this axe that you found.
And the gem.
The gem, no, you don't. It still seems to be beyond
Does
your
anybody have
ken.
identify?
However, the axe, the handle is carved with leaves and vines, and it weighs half as much as a normal battle axe. When the axe hits a plant, whether an ordinary plant or a plant creature, it deals an extra 1d8 slashing damage to it. However, if a non-good alignment creature wields the axe, it sprouts thorns whenever the wielder takes an attack with it, and the thorns deal 1 point of piercing damage after the attack is made. The damage is considered magical.
So Gideon's out.
So wait,
You're
does
still
it do
good,
it-
aren't you?
I think I might be chaotic neutral.
Does it does it to the wielder or to
Yes, it does it to the
thorns
wielder
Okay.
if the wielder's non-good.
I guess chaotic good.
So you
Oh,
guys have
yeah.
acquired Treebane.
Treebane. Wow.
It's a battle axe.
Yes.
Are any of us battle axe users?
I'm
I
trying
mean-
to see if I even can. It's martial, so I can't. I'm not
Battle
proficient.
axe, is that what you said?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think you can only use.
Is a martial melee weapon. 1d8
Mhm.
slashing, versatile 1d12 or 1d10. Excuse
I
me.
mean, Skirp. I guess Skirp can have another magic weapon.
Dual wield.
I've already got a +2 spear, right?
I can use simple, hand, long, rapier, short sword, light, medium, and shields. Guess it fits under that.
Maybe
Yeah, I
if we
think-
hand it to Strahd and let him poke himself to death.
I think you'd have to be a war cleric to have more, or a dwarf would have it automatically
War
too.
cleric. I think storm cleric has it.
So, anyway, magic item.
okay.
You guys have it if you need it.
We just got to make a barbarian friend.
I
There
guess.
you go.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
I'm
you
so
can
proud.
always roll at disadvantage with it.
I guess so.
But it sprouts thorns if I try to use.
No, I think he's saying for
Oh,
one of us non-marshals.
Yeah, I can use it. So I got that going for me.
could you have a lightsaber? Why would you
Can
ever
you throw
use
it?
a
I
battle
guess
axe?
it's a little big to throw.
Then you can give me the lightsaber and use the battle axe.
He could actually wield the lightsaber because it's considered
A long
Right
sword.
here.
it's considered
Uh,
light. It's considered a
yeah.
short sword, even though it's a long.
It's versatile. That's what it is. Versatile. Dex based.
It has its own special set of properties.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
it's still not for simple, right? You have to have short sword.
I don't know if short sword falls under, but I can click the link.
Oh, it counts as short sword. Okay.
Yeah, it counts as a short sword.
Pretty sure that's martial.
Yep, I can do hand, long, rapier, short sword, and simple weapons.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, so you guys could always.
I wish I could do something with something. It's okay.
Do you want
I
to try
got
using
fired.
the blood spear?
No. Oh, I guess I could technically because it's a spear, right? Or is it?
Yeah,
No
it's a
idea.
spear.
Does
It's a
it
spear.
work
Eh.
with anybody else?
It's okay. I got the power of God.
You were chosen,
I'm on
so
the mission
I
of
was
God.
chosen.
you can try.
Me too. I
High
think.
five.
Yes, let's go with that.
Yeah.
So,
Rhymes with God.
he's catching on. You guys ready to head to where are you going? Valaki or Octavios? Actually, it would seem kind of maybe you wanted to do both.
Octavios.
All
Actually,
right.
what
On the way to-
do we need at Octavios?
Well, he said that I should just take it over to the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't need to go to Octavios necessarily. And we need to
Okay.
go tell the end what happened, right?
Yes.
Because they have friends and family.
I believe you guys also have a quest from the abbot to find a wedding dress.
Oh yes, and
Actually,
Valaki might
we
be
do.
a good place to.
If you desire to, still do business.
Because I
with
assume
Menace.
that if they had, well, he said that if we found him a wedding dress, he would provide restoration or reviving,
Yes, he
resurrection?
said that he would
like that.
help you if you got in over your heads.
Yo,
Yes.
wait. I have an idea before we depart. I'm familiar with the wine people, am I not? Like the brother?
Oh, you could try casting sending
You are very familiar with them because you've done
Um,
several jobs for them at this point.
on the
Right.
people who used to live here.
I'm
right?
going to cast sending and send a message. God, it's like texting. I only have so many characters.
Just use really long words that mean a lot.
Cleric tweet.
Yeah. Winery destroyed. Where are you?
Stop.
Yeah, stop. Where are you? Stop.
Stop.
Are you okay? Stop. Do you know who attacked you? Stop.
All right, there's some silence for a little bit, and then not terribly long, like 30 seconds. I've killed them all, and you hear that he replies back, says, "We're alive, we're here." He lies, they're dead. We made it back to Valaki. We managed to escape. They were after something else. They didn't want us for a reason. We killed them. That's why. But yeah, we're alive. So this is weird. Stop.
Stop as in don't do it, or stop as in end the message?
Stop.
Stop as an end of message.
Okay. Well, I'll share with the party that, hey, so conflicting reports, but I got in touch with the brother that ran the winery. He claims that he's in Valaki with his people and that everything's fine. I think Strahd's trying to send mixed messages, but we should go to Valaki.
Seems like all roads lead to Valaki.
All
to me.
roads do.
Well,
When
except that road
Which road?
right there.
Rocky
Which one?
Road.
That road's leading off
Do you want to stare meaningfully in which direction you're referring to?
Kind of in a southerly direction.
Take me home.
There are two southerly directions that
Southerly
Skirp wishes to go.
road.
But yes.
Man. Like,
Soon, Skirp. Promise we'll go
Alright.
there soon.
All right, so you guys are heading to Blocky then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We have several rolls for that.
Cool.
Let's just knock them out, shall we? I'm going to call that... I'm happy with 3 rolls. Check too many things. All right. Well, the first one is law. The second one is going to be fantastic considering what you guys just did. And the last
Wood
one
blights.
is also going to be good. So the
Green
first
things.
one, what did I say that was? That's a 13. Perfect.
No, please.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Please no.
Not like this.
Well, this ought to be exciting. Hold, please.
Do we hold that suspense for a quick bio break since we're at our normal
Yeah, go
bio
for it.
break?
I gotta get set up anyway, so.
Okay.
Perfect. We will reconvene and say 5 after the hour, since it just hit this perfect hour.
Yep,
Sounds
that's fine.
good to me.
5 will work.
Take me home.
God, why is that the catchiest song? I did see a thing about how the estate of John Denver's like actively contracted like a PR firm to try and get his songs into more things.
Which explains why there's a whole slew of trailers and movies that have John
You saw
Denver
that?
songs in them.
You saw that same post?
Yeah, I did.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong layer. There
Oh,
we
hey,
go.
I gained some HP.
Oh yeah,
I
that's a
love
good idea.
how ridiculous Gideon is. But we
Set
need
13
it
or
because
14,
this is
14.
a rough place.
It is a real rough place.
I mean, in almost any other campaign, Gideon would be total bullshit.
Oh, is he
You're
a
just
gunslinger?
kind of. I really like gunslingers. I know.
Oh, me too, but they are super big damage.
Yes, they are.
3 attacks at 1d6 plus 13 damage. It's kind of
Okay.
ridiculous.
That is quite a bit. That's what's on. That's what you got right now?
That's my sharpshooting, yes.
Ding.
But I shoot at negative, or -5, so it's only +3, I think.
Everybody check your hit points because I have old tokens on this map.
I'll fix 44. 44 out of 44.
Just to make sure. Greg, you have 49 hit points still?
I am. Yes, I have a 49.
Okay, I'm just going to top off your character then.
Thank you
Alright.
very much. I was just gonna do it myself in a minute.
That's all good. All right.
And I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
On the next map. I think I dragged you guys over. Yeah, did. Hate this background. I should change it. White is too stark. See how this looks. Ugh, never mind. That's horrible.
So I saw Tally was playing World of Warcraft.
I also saw that.
That's right, baby.
You back?
I'm back,
I-
baby.
I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 again.
Oh, man, have you?
I can play with a controller.
I've been
I
meaning to get back
haven't-
into 14, but most of the people I know play WoW. With the expansion coming up, there's a group of people at work that are going to be playing. So
Yeah, that's a good thing to get stuck.
But-
I can't play. I really want to play WoW, but it doesn't work with a controller. So I can't.
Mhm.
Which sucks. But I've been slowly working my way through a bunch of new classes in 14.
Really
and stuff.
I'm back.
Hey,
Welcome.
see you
What'd you say, Jeff?
later, Ken.
Sorry, you said something to me, Beth? Somebody?
Nope. I just said welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh god, what are these
Welcome
things?
down.
Trees.
Werewolves.
Many, many trees.
What are they good for?
Well then,
Houses.
shall we roll initiative?
Um,
Go ahead.
Can I do diplomacy instead?
No.
holy shit, that's a lot of wolves. Make sure
No. Okay, that
to
was
have
one
your
of them.
token selected before clicking.
Trying to get everybody on screen for stream.
Huh.
Yeah, sure.
Did not include my initiative bonus?
That's the stream.
I'm confused. It might not have
Let
included
me look
that.
at your roll. If you would stop rolling.
Sorry, I have
I can't
a
scroll up
bajillion
far
of
enough.
these.
We have infinite wolves.
You guys do have infinite wolves.
Yeah, it doesn't include your initiative mod.
Huh. Okay.
It
So it
included
should be-
mine.
Should be. I didn't have the character selected or something.
Mine doesn't either.
No, it said no
Jeff-
character was
Jeff,
found or
unless you-
selected. So
Plan on
Yes.
tracking like the sequence of which token goes when. You might as well just do one wolf turn.
No, well, I don't have to because the macro does it for me.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
for
they
some-
all have their own individual turns.
wait. Why does my spiritual weapon have an initiative order, but I don't? What the hell?
You had
Do
it
you
selected
click-
when you rolled.
Oh,
Here, I will-
that's my bad. Okay. So if I I'm just gonna roll for myself again, but set it to
You
a
could
21.
just add your initiative bonus to it. Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna do
just
that real quick.
Change the
'Cause
number.
I did it all wrong. So I should be 21, and then I don't know
Your
if you can
spiritual weapon
remove
doesn't need
the.
Turn.
Thank you.
It's off. It's
Good.
out here until you need it.
Cool.
All right, everybody has their innate in.
I can see myself.
Wow,
Okay.
this is the turn order.
I can
All
see
right.
a little silhouette of myself.
Tally, you rolled best.
Oh, is this what best means?
Tally
Yes.
Beth, Tally Beth.
What is
Oh,
best
God.
in life?
Are we
I see
sure?
what's about to happen here.
Only the
so
finest things.
So what happened was you guys were coming along and you hit one of the kind of various intersections that, there's the roads going off towards Kresk and then Vlaki and some others down south. And suddenly you hear howling and a pack of wolves descend upon you.
Are these trees solid?
As long
they
as
like-
you can see under them. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So
Well.
I will say as long as you're not drawing it directly through the center of the tree, you're fine.
Okay.
Wow.
Hmm. I love you, Pef.
I love you too.
I'm sorry.
I already know what's coming.
I feel like this was specially designed for that.
Man, that was all random dice. All right, so I
think-
have.
Everybody has to make a save, I think, except for the fellow over here.
Wow.
It's within 30, right?
30 feet and line of sight. And I think I technically have line of sight because if the center of the tree is like.
Yes, you
here,
would for
I
all of
can
those.
see- Yep.
Jeez.
Okay, so I need to make 13 Constitution saving throws.
That's right, sir.
You bastard. All right, what's the best way to do this? They're at +1. There's got to be a way to roll a group of these, but whatever. I'll just do.
Probably, but like they'll get upset with me. It's Saluna you have issue with.
Right?
So
She really doesn't
looking
like
for anything that's under 50.
We're always-
I'm
15.
doing starting at the top group and working my way around.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, there's 13.
So I think you had 3 that made the save, so they take half.
Yeah, so one,
So 3 take 6, and the rest take 13. Radiant.
How much HP do they have? All but 3 of them die instantly.
Boom.
Oh wait, no, the one wasn't actually in
Yeah.
the burst.
Oh,
right.
okay.
So all
So
but
there's
4.
actually 4 wolves left. Tally for when the nuclear option isn't enough. All right, well, Tally's turn is over, whether she likes it or not.
I can split my attacks, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
God damn it, Rap.
I'll take a shot at the one furthest up. Does 13 hit it?
Stat block, it does.
Okay. That one probably just dies.
It
And
does.
then I'll take another shot at the next one down.
Uh-huh.
That one probably also dies. And then the next one right below that.
Dude, what is with your dice?
I don't know. So, okay. Floki, play us off.
So, Skirp, you might get a turn.
I guess I shoot the last. I use my bonus action to give Skirp, advantage in case I miss, and I shoot the wolf.
Uh-huh.
Do you need a roll for confirmation?
No, I'm good.
Okay, you sure?
Cue Final Fantasy VII Battle Win music, I guess.
We did it. I knew we could.
All right, well,
I was rooting for you guys.
14 wolves, 1 turn.
That's all it takes.
not even a
Not
full
even
turn.
one turn.
That happened. All right. Okay. Well, my other rolls for my randoms were
Another 14 wolves, which are
These
Well,
ones all have.
I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with that.
uh-huh.
They're the
14 werewolves.
A 14 and then a 7. All right. So the 14, the first 14, not the second 14. Let's see how many there are. Wow, I keep doing that. I don't know why. You see skulking in the bushes 2 familiar people.
No.
The berserkers that
Two.
Survived your previous encounter seem to be following you. They're keeping like distance, and they're sticking to like the wooded parts. Like they're not following you guys on the pass, but they're definitely following you.
Who sees this?
This would actually be Tally in this case.
Mm. I'd tell the party in a
And-
relatively hushed tone we're being followed by two of those tribes people we met.
Hmm.
Seem like they're just
Maybe
watching.
they want to join us.
I really. Okay.
We should go ask them. I mean, either we'll get stronger as a party with the aid of two brutally powerful barbarians, or we'll make them stop following us.
I'll direct my voice to where I saw them and say, "We know you're there. You can come out."
Rogue, get ready to run.
All right. And then so you see them for a minute just kind of stand there and they look at each other. And the one that got away. They're still really, really wary, like he has his axe out. The other one, no weapons brandished, the one that you guys knocked out. And he just walks out and he goes Kavan and like gives him this kind of like salute, like chest pump.
To Gideon.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And he says, really bad common, big wolf follow. We scare off.
That is helpful, but maybe unnecessary. Are you going to follow us everywhere?
No go village. He says we, and he points to him and he slaps his buddy on the chest. We Kavan's eyes.
Well, okay then. Just stay safe and out of sight.
He nods and gives you the same salute again, and then they both just kind of like meld back into the forest slowly.
It's no Eye of Vecna, but like Eye of Kavan. Not bad.
Don't worry, the head of Vecna's out there somewhere too.
Oh.
That campaign was so good.
One day. All right.
All right, and just outside of Valaki, you run into 5 Vistani.
Okay. It's been a long time, but I believe we had a fairly cordial relationship with the Vistani last we saw them.
Yeah.
Those are the gypsies, right?
Yeah,
the
we
gypsies.
paid
Yes.
them for guidance to Valaki and rented horses and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Madame Ava?
Yes, she was the fortune teller.
Okay, I remember that.
They're
So,
just kind of. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just always trying to remember exactly what happened, so that's all.
So they actually approach you guys. They're kind of, one of them's playing like a lute, and they're all like smoking and drinking and gallivanting, and like, oh, some travelers. And they say, for the right amount of coin, we'll act as guides for you.
Well, we kind of know where we're going from here. How long are you guys going to be here?
And they just kind of like shrug. We're like, we were just kind of on our way out. So it's hard to say. It's possible that we'll be around. We were talking about heading to the Wizard of Wines, possibly to Kresk as well. We weren't really sure yet.
Wizard of Wines was the name of that winery, yeah.
Correct.
I'll say, unfortunately, the Wizard of Wines was attacked and destroyed recently. We actually just were coming from there, trying to meet some friends there as well.
Like there's just like the guitar like brunk, like misses the string, like breaking. It's like the winery's been destroyed, and like two of the others just kind of go like pale. They're like, but where's all the wine? Like,
Why is the
That's a-
wine gone?
Why is the
Yeah.
wine always gone?
but why is all the wine gone?
There
Did-
was some left in the wreckage last we saw, barrels, if I remember.
We have them in the wagon, sir. What are you talking about?
Well, no, we took a wagon load to Crest, and then we didn't take any more, did we?
Yes, there was more.
Oh,
Yeah, we kept all
You
of
guys
it
took as much as you
minus-
could in the wagon load.
Right,
Oh,
we
okay.
only gave them the 3 that we agreed to give them, I think, right?
They just
I
kind
remember
of they
that.
look at each other. They're like, we're gonna go.
before you go, you guys don't happen to have any like extra supplies for sale or anything? I'm specifically looking for like studded leather armor.
We'll trade wine for gear.
Wine. Well, so there's a merchant in Valaki,
Yeah, but they
and
like to overcharge.
they do. But here's the deal. Go like this, and he walks up to you, and he's like, put out your hand, and he starts going through this crazy like handshake like motion. He's like, do that. He'll give you the hookup.
Do I recognize it as Thieves' Camp?
Yeah, you totally do.
Gideon's going to do his best to memorize this thing.
I need to find a good proxy to send to you so you know what it looks like. 'Cause I have a picture of it in my head. I just have to find it, like a GIF of it or something. And he says, now about that wine.
You're the one who promised it to him.
Yeah, I mean, we'll give him a casket of it. Yeah, one. That's fine for that.
All right, they grab it, one third over their shoulder, and like, all right, gents, we're off to the Wizard of Wines. We'll see if we can save this after all.
We're off to see the wizard.
Yeah,
Of
we're off to see
wines.
the wizard. They already start drinking like more than they were
Wizard
and
of Wines.
head off towards the Wizard of Wines.
Awesome.
If this doesn't work, though, we'll be back to collect that wine.
You're never going to trust gypsies again.
Right?
Okay. Well, that's awesome.
All right, and with that, you arrive in Valaki.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang on.
Rep, that's
Hang
very
on.
close, actually.
Hey, what?
I want to run back.
Where?
I need to ask the gypsies
gypsies.
about whether they know anything about some castle or something where like a certain order of knights may or may not occasionally meet and chat with one another.
All right, at this point, guys, it's going to short rest territory. Just to let you guys know. It's story time.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I'm ready.
So, well, the one like that was talking before, just kind of like, okay, we're gonna tell a story, and one of them runs over to the woods and gathers like a bunch of like branches and stuff and starts building a fire, and one pulls up like an old tree stump and like sits down, and they start drinking and passing out more drinks. So like it just seems like you guys are doing this now. Like, okay, I guess we're just gonna have a little sit down here. So I'm gonna consider it a short rest for timeline wise.
Okay.
But Argenvost, and he says,
Yeah, that one.
you speak of the Order of the Silver Knights, the order
that.
pledged to Argenvost and those that serve out of Argenvost holds. We know little of them because they keep to themselves, and
Story.
even those that we do see now they are both dead and alive at the same time, locked in some eternal unseen war with their great enemy. You would know him as Strahd. Long ago, they fought him upon an open field of battle. And when it seemed the knights would win, Strahd arrived in person and cut them down tens by tens. And he cut a swath through this field. And that is when there was a great roar, and the silver dragon itself descended from the heavens and unleashed its terrible fury upon the field, turning the battle in the favor of the Silver Knights. And the guy with the lute in the background is just like playing this up. So like every time there's like a dramatic thing, he strums really hard on it, or like gets like the high prickly sounding lute string going. He's building suspense. And says, "But Strahd will not be defeated, not by this. For he is the land, and they chose a battlefield upon his land. And so it was that Strahd struck down mighty Argynvost and crushed the order, taking the beast's head as a trophy. Some say that it still resides in the castle to this day, a testament to his might, to his lordship over the land and all that dwell in it, regardless of whom they pledge allegiance to." But, and he just kind of, he drops the serious tone, they do still exist, at least in part. You'll see them occasionally, just kind of roaming the roads, rusty blade in hand, seeking some foe that no one else seems. But they don't march in force from Argynvost anymore. No, Strahd broke the order, and with it, I believe he even broke their will.
So where is Argynvost?
He points back. So you guys on the main world map are just about like that crossroads at P on the map. Hang on, he says, well, if you go back that way a little ways, and he points back to the west, there's a branch that heads south that will eventually lead you to the ruins of the Order of Argynvost.
All right. Excellent story. Excellent story. Do I have any Barovian money?
You guys would have by now, yes. They will be stamped with the visage of Strahd.
Oh yeah, I totally do. I'm gonna give them. I'm going to toss them a gold piece for the story.
Okay. He'll grab it and smiling, he says, "This has been a pretty good deal for us, wine and coin, and getting to tell a good story." He says, "I like you guys. We see you around. You can count on us to help you out."
Yeah, sweet.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, I feel rested.
Yeah, and you guys have a short rest, just in time to make it to the city.
Awesome. And now I'm less confident about going to see those paladins.
Oh, I'm way more confident. They have a dragon?
Didn't Strahd take its head?
They had a dragon?
If they're stuck between dead and undead, who knows what that dragon's like? It might not be entirely dead.
But
you
without
imagine?
a head?
Yeah, it's just a headless, like...
What do you need a head for when you're a fucking dragon?
You never heard the story of the Headless Horseman?
We've seen the Headless Horseman.
That's true. Highway Joe.
We tell that story.
He's
That's
not a
our
great
story.
conversationalist.
He's a great listener.
I don't see how he could be without ears. Like,
get out.
Get out.
Okay. Well, we'll head into Vallaki once they're gone.
Okay. And you guys head into Vallaki.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
What do
Gotta
we need in
go.
Vallaki?
Gotta go to that inn.
We need to talk about the Gemerald that we got.
That's right.
Yes, the Quantum Gemerald.
We need to make sure those winery folks are okay. We need to see Gideon try to do a handshake.
Yeah, I want to be present for that.
Yeah.
I
Let us know when you go
I
shop.
will ask Gideon if he'd like to practice that handshake since it was through Scant. I'm pretty sure I can mimic it.
Yeah, let's practice the handshake.
All right, you practice the handshake. Oh, actually, you know what? Gideon, roll perform.
Yes,
Form,
thank you.
Can it be
At
sleight
least
of
make-
hand?
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. It's a decent argument. Didn't really help you that much.
Well, I mean, it's better than negative, like I would be with a charisma.
So, Floki, on your part, he starts doing this, and you see like a couple of openings. Roll sleight of hand.
Do worse than me. Do worse than me. But he's proficient in the language.
He is. It was mainly because I was going to get a chance to pickpocket you because you screwed up your thing. Didn't quite get it. Anyway, like you're like, yeah, okay, he's passable. He does an okay job.
I'll let him know he's got it well enough, though. He might want to work on it some more, just in case they try to get picky. Worst case scenario, we have booze to bargain with.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you can either go to that shop first, or you can go to the Blue Water Inn.
If I think the trip will be short to the shop, I want to do the shop first.
That'd be short enough.
All right, we're going with him.
Because
Here's
I
the one.
just want studded leather armor. I have been waiting for a chance to get it forever.
I've been waiting for some studded leather.
So,
Sorry, I'll stop
I've
now.
actually not thought about if I should get better armor. How does armor? What is armor even, really?
What is armor even?
it's armor.
Sounds like
Um,
It is.
Yahoo Answers question.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go to the shop. You bust out the secret handshake. And he's like, "So, what can I do for you? What are you looking for?" Always looking to help out a friend.
Slightly better armor, but of still the same weights. Studded leather.
It's like
Call for the day.
yeah, we've got some of that around. You want darker tones, lighter tones?
Oh, definitely darker.
Okay. Color studs do you want? And he basically just starts going down a checklist. You can get,
something the less shiny as possible. Something that's
Okay.
easier to blend in.
And he just kind of gives you like a knowing nod. He's like, I get you. He will give it to you for, I don't even know where player's handbook is. Oh, it's in my other bag. Yeah, he gives it to you for cost.
Okay. I'm 100% certain I can support that.
Okay.
Since I haven't spent like any money yet this entire campaign.
The Roll20 compendium does not have the lists or what it costs, just its stats. So, oh well. He says, any?
Studded leather.
Yeah.
45 GP.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I'm
Damn,
It
certain-
says-
cheap.
Yeah.
And he asks if any of your friends require anything as well.
Guys.
I didn't assume we would ever be able to shop like this, so I have no list.
Can I get 2 gloves, please?
Oh God. For the invisible hand.
Yes, you may have 2 gloves, and he charges you 50 silver.
All right. Wait. 3 gloves.
Fine, 75 silver.
All right, I'm in.
Whatever that
Isn't
translates
there
to gold.
medium armor that doesn't actually give a dex penalty? Like breastplate or something?
A breastplate. No.
Hide, chain shirt, and breastplate don't give you disadvantage So, but breastplate starts at 400 GP,
How much do
and
you
caps
charge?
your dex. And medium armor caps your dex modifier to 2.
Mm-hmm.
We do have, that axe. That could be worth some
And my
coin.
axe.
We do. We do.
All right. Well, don't worry about it right now. Just think about it for next time. I don't want to spend too much time on the shopping bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready. Let's move on.
Oh man, one thing we could think about is if it's worth silvering weapons.
Oh, that's a great idea.
We should talk to our friend in
If that's a
tower
thing that's-
about that.
Yeah.
The one without a name, because it's not safe to say his name.
Wait, which one
I
is?
I couldn't remember his name, so I'm throwing it.
Rictavio.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Rictavio.
That's
Okay. I was like, wait, should I not say his name? Shit.
Oh, we also have a silvered short sword. Anyway,
Ooh. Which I also cannot use.
But
Stop me if you've heard.
You have a silver short sword?
yeah, we got a silvered short sword at some point, and it's in the party loot list.
Why
just
don't
went
I
back
have
to it.
that?
I want to say that was from the Death House.
Then you can have
So we've
it.
had it forever.
Yeah, I totally want
Yeah.
a silver short sword from the werewolf's attack if I can stab them with a silver short sword.
Okay, you have a silvered short sword now. Congratulations. It's been
But we're
imparted.
gonna have a werewolf fight eventually. You know this is kind of...
I mean, yeah.
Eventually. All right. So back to the inn with you.
Back to the end.
Okay.
Let's move that right along, shall we?
A nice 5-minute.
Can we say we
shopping
just
trip.
went shopping and like give you a shopping list later and see what was there?
Cool.
As long as it's within reason, they should have it.
Right.
And since you got the secret handshake, you guys will be okay.
Nice.
Okay. So back at the Blue Water Inn, the Martikovs, who you know very well, Erwin, who is the main bartender here, you guys have worked with many times before. Many times before, and he's happy to see you guys, and immediately, starts pouring out mugs for you guys and shoos off one of the waitresses to make sure your guys' room is ready. He says, "What brings you back? What news from the wizards?"
Oh, that's fine.
And he says, "I hear that things haven't gone so well down in those parts."
No, they haven't. I forget, is it his brother?
Yeah, his
Or-
brother, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Yeah.
But yes, his brother.
Has your brother come to visit here?
Yes, he has. Him and his family back through. They're
good.
kind of off, just trying to heal up. They took quite a few beatings. It looked like.
Excellent. Good.
Yes.
Yeah. We went
Not about the
there.
beatings. But...
Well, yeah. No. If they can tell, if they are here to tell of the beatings, then that is a better state than the winery was found in. It's gone.
He just kind of shakes his head and.
But we did track down the thing that did the damage.
Says, "Did ya?" And
Last we saw, it was dead.
he says, "Well, solid work." He says, "I don't know what else I can do other than free room and food for you guys while you're here, but you've already done us quite a bit of favors yourself, so that'll definitely continue." He says, "You have my thanks."
How about a little information?
It says, "Yeah, of course."
If one were looking to buy a wedding dress, where
Wedding
exactly
dress.
would you?
A wedding dress. And he just kind of, as I recall, there was a very nice wedding dress in town. Who had that? And he's just like flipping through the book looking for the answer. Trying to remember where it is. The Burgermeister's wife. That's who.
We met the Burgermeister. He's not a fan of it.
He is a very special kind of special. Let's just put it that way. But I do know that his wife had a very, very nice dress that as far as I know, isn't being used anymore because they're married and whatnot now. So you could probably potentially get it off of her. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. There may be maybe you can get lucky and ask around town and see if there's somebody else that can make you one. But that would be where I would tell you to go.
A completely unrelated question, totally different topic.
Sure.
The other day, the coffin maker's home was. You don't happen to know where he's staying?
A coffin maker? Oh, that was an odd bit. His house burning down, and the
Yeah.
guards were all up in arms about some people that were causing problems around there.
Yeah, strange stuff. I heard about it. I just wanted to know, if you knew where he was.
No, I can't say that I've seen him, though. I mean, that was his house, so he's got to be around here somewhere. He's not staying in my inn. That's for sure.
All right, thank you.
Is there another inn?
Oh, in these parts, no. There's some Kresk and Pure Crazy back in Barovia Village.
I'm trying to think back to what Rick said. Did he say that the owner of the inn was a good person to talk to about this?
Yes, he said to ask
All right.
in the Blue Water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know much about rare magical gems?
He says, actually, I know a little. Kind of depends on what you're talking about.
I produced the Gemerald.
And you just kind of see like his face and his eyes go wide, and he's like, "Now, where did you get that?"
We found this south of the where the Wizard of Wines once stood.
He's like, "Yeah, I believe that you might have that." Honestly, you hold both the secret and salvation of the Wizard of Wines. And he says there was only one gem you found.
There was only one.
Quite. And he says, "Come. This isn't a conversation for the common room."
I stuffed the gem back in my pocket or whatever.
And he leads you up to the to kind of like the roost area where the lightsaber was hidden.
Is he inviting all of us or only
Yeah,
Tally?
everybody.
Okay, good.
Everybody gets up there. He says, "So the gem you have there it's one of the one of three that we used, and it was a magical artifact of sorts. It kept the lands fertile and growing out of season. And, we thought they were lost when we'd heard back about the winery. So now that you have this gives us hope that the other gems might still be found again. If that's the case, we could rebuild the wizard, and there might actually be some thin line of hope left, especially to us as this is very much a part of our business." He says, I don't mean to presume, but might we have the gem back?"
You say this allows for life to grow where it cannot in this realm.
Yes.
It's a little unnatural. But who am I to judge?
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, if it's his Gemerald, then I don't see any reason not to get back to him. Is there anyone who can corroborate his story?
Yeah, I mean, if you went and sought them out, brothers would. His wife would. Any of the Martika family would definitely vouch for him.
Is this the particular gym? Could you tell them apart?
He says, well, they're
Since
all
there's three
very
of them.
similar. But that one, that's the green one. Blue and red also there are.
Ah, I see.
Good to know.
And so you guys were in possession all three, or just the green one?
All three. They're
Where were they?
set. You know the casks in the main room of the wizards. There were
I do
three
know
massive casks. That is where they were stored.
Oh,
Oh,
I see.
and those were the three that were smashed. Do
Yes.
we remember the state of
Well,
those?
all of the place
All
was
of them.
smashed open.
Yeah,
so,
but the big ones were smashed, but we found some small ones that were not.
yeah, they were. He's referring to the large
Yeah.
like vats.
Yeah.
That's
well, I
what it was.
remember them.
The one
Yeah,
that you
we
threw
kinda
a
blew
big
'em up a little
fireball
bit.
over, and yeah.
Yeah.
The gym can handle a little fire.
Oh, that
Well-
explains why the tree blights are going in there.
Yeah. I think I'd be willing to return this. However, I think it's important to know that you're not the only ones who covet, obviously. Where we found it, it was being used as part of an effigy by a group, a tribal group. I don't know if they were using it for sustenance or if they just sought it out as a source of power.
It was an effigy of Strahd, and one of the tribesmen said that they were ordered to retrieve or to smash the winery by Strahd.
So, that said, it seems like trouble may follow this stone.
He says, yes, but it's perhaps that we got a little too cavalier with its secret that too many people know. Certainly, if it's been well known that the winery's been attacked, then if people know that the stones are scattered, they won't think to look for them again with us.
Mhm.
So if we retrieve them, put them back into use, well, who's the wiser?
Is this one useful to you without the other two?
Not so much
Hmm.
at the present. The set of three is what helps the whole. He's like, it's magic. I'm not really sure how it works, if I'm honest.
That
But
makes
it
two of
does.
us. Well, if you feel like you're confident that you can keep it safe, and that it's not going to bring unexpected harm towards you,
And he,
I think it's in good hands to leave it with you.
well, I kept your friend's sword there safe in this exact same room for a very long time, didn't I?
That you
Seems
did.
fair.
In fact, now that you mention it, are there other artifacts in this room that you kept safe that might be able to help us?
And he says, no, sadly, just the two that, the weird pale childlike man has, and
Yes.
and the
Help
stone
him,
you have there in
man.
your hand.
All right. So I hand him the stone.
He
and
just
say,
he
We'll
gives you
keep
like
an
a
eye
very very appreciative nod. He wraps it up and he says, so you guys will know where it's at as well. He goes over and pulls out up in this roost, like pulls away some of like the hay that's been laid down, opens the little trap door, puts it in there, covers it back up.
Clever.
He says, now then, only we'll know. And he says,
Indeed.
you've all my trust enough now that it's safe.
Good to know. Good to know. All right.
All right.
Shall we head back down?
It was a long day of walking.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have rooms here easily. So you can walk back down to the common room and hang out and do whatever you need to do in the meantime.
Stay the night here, you think, and then decide what to do in the morning?
So are we in the same town as the Burgermeister?
Yes, you are.
The burgomaster that
The
we
burgomaster
were,
of this town, of
we
Valaki.
were requested to murder by a creepy lady.
Lady Wachter.
She asked us to murder the Burgermeister so she could take over.
She did.
But then we didn't, right?
No, we
But
didn't.
then
we,
you
we,
didn't.
Not
we
yet.
backed out of the room very slowly because
Because you're like, she's made of crazy.
somebody did
Idiot.
a
We're gonna go
divine
somewhere else.
check
Burgermeister's a
and found that she
vampire.
was made of demon.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a pretty accurate description of what happened, actually.
Someone convinced Gideon that the Burgermeister's a vampire.
Hmm.
West done.
No one said she was a vampire. They said that she was basically made of
Demonic.
demon. Yeah.
No, I'm saying convince Gideon that the Burgermeister that she wants murdered is a vampire because he's on a murdering rampage and letting me call him vampires.
So in the common room, Gideon's gonna do his best to extremely casually chat up people to try to find out if anybody knows where the coffin maker got off to.
All right. As you extremely casually do this, the door of the inn is all but kicked in, and an extremely pissed off Arena is like breathing hard, just like staring you all down.
Which
Oh
one is
yeah, we
this? Sorry.
forgot Arena.
She's
We
the one
forgot
with the
to
bite
come
that you're
see
trying to
her
save.
lately.
She's like, "You, how dare you lock me in church like some maiden in a tower? I can handle myself." And she just comes over and just like basically screaming in your face about how she's this, wench you can leave locked up in town while you're off gallivanting, saving the world, and full of red in the face, and half the people are sitting there laughing, and Floki has managed to hide behind a table at this point. As Gideon's just getting the full brunt of it because he's the one out in the, like full kind of in the common room drawing attention to himself. People have kind of slowly backed away, like, okay, I'm not going to get in the middle of this level score. Bartender's laughing.
You wouldn't happen to be any good with big axes, would you?
If we know what you mean.
She's like, now you're hitting on me, and now you're hitting on me. You're freaking kidding me.
No, really, we you know what? Never mind. It's not important.
We were hoping you did on that.
She could totally use that axe.
Yeah.
I think. I don't. I might have to look that one up. That could be different. That could be interesting.
So, how have the last couple of days treated you?
How do you think? And she's
We
continues
I keep
on like a.
spending bonus actions to give Gideon advantage, just in case.
She hasn't thrown anything yet. She just
Just in
slammed her
case
hand
he
down a
has
bunch.
it.
She goes off
What?
on like another like 5-minute long like tangent about how the father is, expecting her to help clean and all these other things, and she's being turned into some handmaiden.
we were exploring the realm trying to find an answer to your little neck problem. He's trying to be, circular about it so that people don't get the wrong idea.
So she gets really quiet all of a sudden, and she's like, "Yes, and."
I forget. Does she know of Rictavio?
Well, I
No.
was talking about us going to see the abbot mainly.
What's her opinion on wearing a wedding dress?
This is a bad idea.
She's trying to avoid wearing a wedding dress.
The
Just
one
make sure
person
it
we've
fits.
tracked down that seemed to know anything about it set off a lot of alarms, so we're kind of back at square one.
Are you going to explain to her about the abbot at all?
Not out in the open.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we did get the sense that he was, his whole thing about how there weren't souls to go around and how Strahd was searching for a specific soul and that he wanted to make a meat puppet for Strahd. I feel like, she's going to lose her soul if she goes to see the abbot, so we will warn her about that.
So she just she's like, so Kresk isn't safe either then. She's like, well, with the Burgomeister there, like if I just didn't go to the Abbey, would he protect me? Like, I can't be locked up in this church any longer.
There may be a place
Yeah, maybe.
with. I'm thinking, and I'd say, the tower by the lake. That
Why
might
don't
be
we
in
just
place.
take her with us? She can handle herself. Didn't you hear her say so?
That's what she says. Well, I mean, it's if she really wants to. We're not her parents. Can't force her to stay here. But maybe our friend in the tower could help.
She like starts to calm down. She's like, now we're getting somewhere. But a tower. If you keep me locked up in a tower,
Like handing.
like some princess from a story, so
Taller than
help
a
me.
church.
That Skirp dexterity saving throw.
No.
Now.
Roll it.
I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying to roll it in Twitch again.
Okay. You just manage to barely miss like the clay mug come flying by as it shatters on the wall behind you. She's like, you and
Gideon will turn to the bartender. We'll pay for that, I promise.
he just waves off. He's like, don't worry about it.
All right. Let's see. Well, before we take her out of town, I think we should at least see what she's got. See the
Where
chops.
Skirp's going, I give her my bonus action in case he swings.
Here, somebody throw me that axe that we found.
Who has the axe?
I think it's just in the party.
Yeah, generic
whatever.
party loot. Whoever
Okay.
All right.
is carrying stuff. It's probably honestly in Skirp's bag because I assume he has the highest carrying capacity.
That might be right.
Probably.
So I'm gonna grab the axe and try and lead her outside.
I'm gonna ask her a question.
I am. I say, come here. I'm gonna go find a tree.
Oh God, you're gonna have her use tree bane on a tree?
Oh, I say here. See what you got. Take a crack.
Okay, she grabs it
Uh-huh.
and she both hands with it
Uh-huh.
and just like side comes around on the side and goes woof, and the thing goes straight through the tree like hot knife through butter.
Okay. I have two questions. Did she look like she was handling that axe proficiently?
Yes, in terms
And-
of she wielded it properly.
Did she then cry out in pain as thorns stabbed into her hands?
Mm.
She did not.
Okay.
God, we could
Okay.
use this.
Both
to test
important pieces of information.
Test people's alignment.
Mm-hmm.
It's so messed up.
Chop down this tree, and if you start bleeding,
In order to test people's alignment, I'm going to need someone to go get me a shrubbery.
If she
The
drowns,
prequel.
she was. If she drowns, she's innocent, and her soul is now with God. If she
Mm.
doesn't, we'll burn her alive, and her soul will then be with God. It'll work out either way.
Not too expensive shrubbery.
well, you can come with us, and we'll ask our friend what he thinks. We're probably going to be going back to Kresk in the next couple days.
She's
Assuming
just
this
like,
wedding dress thing pans out, he'll say under his breath.
I'm not afraid of Kresk. She's like, especially not with this now. She kind of like does a couple mock swings with it. She's like, this does make me feel a little bit better. I forgive you for now. Then she just does like the, she points at you again. Don't ever leave me like that again. And then she turns around and walks back into the inn. That another word.
When did you get married, Gideon?
Gideon has no social skills and has no idea how to deal with an angry person. He's just like, oh God, okay, whatever.
No, I wasn't gonna make it roll. It was too much fun. But Skirp said something just enough where I was like, nope, you set me off.
Duck. All right, somebody's got to go ask for that axe back. 'Cause,
I'm not doing it.
me either. She's got an axe.
Wait, why are we taking the axe back?
Yeah, I
She's
feel like
coming with us, is she not?
Yeah, let's just let her have it for now. It's better than arguing with her at the very least.
It's not like we're
That's
doing
fair.
anything with it.
All right, we have a hard stopping time of 2 minutes from now.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I was just going to say, this will be wrap up for now. It's a good place to end it because
If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind taking a moment to sketch out what our party plans are for the next.
Yeah, no problem.
We're
Yeah.
looking for that wedding dress, so we're gonna have to talk to the Burgermeister and maybe his wife.
I'm tempted to say F the wedding dress.
I feel like having the ability to have somebody resurrected at will.
I've got Revivify, baby.
Revivify is not.
I got
Do you have
Revivify,
a
baby.
300 gold diamond?
We got 300 gold. We got more than 300 gold. We got
Can you
750
find a
gold.
300 gold diamond?
I mean, unless you're saying, I was under the impression we hand waved having the
were
materials.
we? I thought it was like when it's
and we
expensive
just-
materials.
If
that are
you have
used,
if you have
Hey.
300 gold, then
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You can just convert the money.
Okay, that's way easier.
Yeah.
This is
I have-
out of character, but Gideon is clearly looking to settle something with that coffin maker.
Yeah, I gathered that.
If he can find his location and maybe a good quiet time when no one else is around.
I would be curious about Argynvosthold. I would
That's
be
true.
curious with seeing if and hey, if we're hanging out in here, I might send another sending over to Victario, let him know what's up.
Octavio.
Rectavia, sorry, and see if he'd be willing to look over what's her name? Sorry. Names are
Arena.
gone for me. Arena. And in a way that is not doting, but like maybe could put her to work. I don't know. He's got werewolf problems. That would keep her busy.
It's true.
And that's probably a relatively safe companion to have her work with. Or she can come with us for a bit, whatever.
Yeah, we did promise Skirp we'd go south. So rather than going after the wedding dress, we're going to head south next week.
Tis an idea.
Next
Either of
week,
those
I'm
things-
Next
down.
session.
What was that?
Man, I am down to pick up some extra sessions, but I am out of state next week.
Yeah, I'm in next session. I didn't mean next week.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ideally, the next session would be the second if we're going to start picking up the first Thursday of the month again, like we were,
I'm fine with that.
or the
Uh,
9th if people aren't available.
Checking schedule
check-
now.
I'm a maybe for next Thursday. I need to figure out company travel plans. I'm not in
Next
100% sure
Thursday or
that's
August
gonna-
2nd Thursday?
It would be August
Uh,
2nd.
August
Thursday.
2nd.
August 2nd or August 9th.
Okay,
I will be
can do
available
both.
for one of those, I think.
I can do both. So as soon as you know, Raph, let me know.
Okay.
Let us know.
Yeah, we can pick it up in Discord.
Let us know.
Yeah.
All
let me
right. So
check.
with that, then I guess I'm gonna end stream. You guys can keep talking stuff.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Thank
Ah,
you,
streamer.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This has been session 11 of our session 11 of stream. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. Oops, that's not what we want there. We gotta remove that, don't we? Get that off. Alright, so we're gonna find you guys a host. Boom. Let's send you to... Alright, we're gonna start the raid. I appreciate everybody hanging out. See you tomorrow morning. We're gonna start the raid, guys, right now. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We have stream tomorrow morning. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna play some Guild Wars too. I'll catch you guys then.